Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Roll for Initiative, The Legends of the Gravehand Syndicate. It's a little bit later. It's Thursday night. I'm going to put everybody's camera on because they're already waving to you and stuff. So, yeah, should be a good time. This is the first time we've done... In fact, I think this may be the first time in both campaigns we've ever done 2 sessions in 1 week. So...
It's wonderful. We should do it more often.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
No, I absolutely agree.
If I could
for the people,
if I could stay ahead of the prep, that'd be great. But no, I love the idea. So who knows? Maybe we'll figure something out. Well, even though it's only been a couple days, I do have an episode recap, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today's episode recap. For that, it's going to be a little different. I've asked young Jeremy from Zolgrad to do the episode recap for us. Jeremy?
Oh no.
Thanks, Mr. DM guy. I'm kind of nervous. It's okay, Jeremy. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Just do the best you can with your words. Okay, I'll try. Here we go. Okay, Epic Load 6. You got your bangers in my hands on the clit. When we last left our heroes, Jeremy. Oh, sorry. When we last left our heroes, they were about to be arrested by the new vice guy. He was like, "Hey, you hands in the clit, you're bad guys, so you got to be arrested, and we got to put these handcuffs on you." Well, it's up to Axis, because Axis is a banger just like Jeremy's daddy Les. But then Uncle Klangon was really mad, which I didn't think he would be mad, because he used to like the handcuffs. I remember when Uncle Klangon would come here before I met my daddy, and sometimes when he'd come over, he would bring some handcuffs. And when I asked about him about the handcuffs, he was like, hey, bud, because Uncle Clank calls me bud. I bring these handcuffs because your mommy likes them a lot, and we have fun with the handcuffs. And so then I asked Uncle Clankon if I could have fun with the handcuffs, but he said not until I'm older. So I don't know why the hands in the clit was mad about that. I mean, maybe Axis would be mad because the vice guy said no handcuffs for you, but everyone else should be happy because they could have fun like Mommy and Uncle Clankon. So the vice guy took the hands in the clit to the new Duke. They needed a new Duke because my daddy and Uncle Hoagie and Uncle Aywin and Uncle Elo and Auntie Zale killed the old Duke. Daddy said he was a little bitch, but I'm not supposed to say that, so sorry. So they got to the new Duke, and he was mad at the new vice guy because he didn't give Axis any handcuffs, and since that's not fair, he said, take the handcuffs off. So they took them off to the hands in the clit. Well, except my Auntie Josie, who already took her handcuffs off. She's really good hands in the clit to get out of the handcuffs by herself. So then the new Duke was really mad at the new vice guy because he spoiled the surprise that the Duke was going to give to the hands in the clit. The vice guy was not supposed to tell them that Axis was a banger. So the Duke sent him to his room and made him go to bed. He was not going to have any fun with handcuffs tonight. So after that, the new Duke guy apologized for not giving Axis handcuffs for the surprise he wanted to give them. Then he was like, hey, wait a minute. I didn't tell you who I am. And then he told them he was an old banger from back when the bangers did a lot more banging than they do now. The Duke is a banger who got all the new bangers together and showed them how to bang. But not only is he a banger, but he knew the hands in the clit too. He told them he really liked them, and he's been watching them, and that he doesn't think they're bad guys, and he wanted to help them. And that's why he put Axis there to bang while they do the hands in the clit stuff. So the Duke guy said that there's a really big bad guy who has been trying to hurt everybody, and that's why he thinks they should all be friends. So then the new Duke guy said, and here is Uncle Jeremy's Uncle Aywin, who is also a banger. So now Uncle Aywin is going to be doing banger stuff with Uncle Clankon, just like he used to do with my daddy. Then the Duke said, we got you some nice rooms and stuff at a nice place where my daddy likes to stay when he goes to Butthole's End. So then the hands in the clit and the bangers went to the nice room place and drank some ale and stuff. Then they went to sleep, but it sounds like some of them couldn't sleep and were thinking about all their hands in the clit and banger stuff. Then they woke up and all went to see Grandpa Donkey Leone, and he was like, hey, hands in the clit and bangers, you do nice stuff for Jeremy because he's like my grandson and stuff. And if you don't, then I might have to off you. I don't know what that means, but Donkey Leone is kind of a big guy, so maybe it just means he wants to be nice and say sorry for being on them, and so he got off. But then, to be extra nice, he gave them a note for them that told them that they were supposed to go do more banger and hands in the clit stuff. So that's what they did. Then when they got to the place, I think they must have been tired because they walked right by it, except for Auntie Josie and Uncle Aywin. So then everyone went in, and the nice person was like, hi, I'm the store guy. And then they were like, hi, we're the bangers and the hands in the clit. And we're looking for a big guy to help with our banger and the clit stuff. So he was like, not sure if I have a guy who does banger and clit stuff. Who told you to come here? Then they were like, oh, the no crust guy told us to come here. Then he was like, then go upstairs and you can find the guy in the room. He's waiting to do banger and hands and clit stuff with you. So they went upstairs and knocked on the door, and the guy opened the door, and it was dark. But then they got in, and it was really clean and expensive. And the guy kind of talked funny, and he was like, I got lots of cool stuff, and that's why they call me the cool stuff guy. And I can help you, but gotta get me more cool stuff first. So they were like, okay, what cool stuff do you want? And he was like, there's this place where they have kids that are for sale, but not in a bad way, just because, like, they need mommies and daddies and stuff, because their mommies and daddies died, and the kids are really sad, and then the place takes care of them and sells them to mommies and daddies who are alive. I think it's called an orange itch or something. I remember this one time mommy was yelling at daddy because she got an orange itch, and said it must have come from him. Daddy said maybe it was from a toilet seat or something, but mommy was still mad. Anyway, the cool stuff guy told the hands in the clit they need to relax and get pleasure from the orange itch, or, they need to go get some relics and a ledger from the orange itch. So the last time we saw the bangers in the hands in the clit, Uncle Aywin and my new friend Wesley were pretending they wanted to have the orange itch do stuff for them too. And now to the action at hands on the clit. So did I do okay? You did fine, Jeremy. Thanks. Okay, bye. See you, everybody. Bye. Okay. So, I don't know. If Jeremy wanted to do that, figured I'd let him.
Need a breather?
Oh, my God.
Well, So, as Jeremy tried to tell you, I think the last time we left off, you guys had just entered. I think it was just Aywin and Wes who had entered the orphanage with the headmistress. So
Correct.
All right. I don't know if you guys want to bring Dave up to speed, or Kaylon up to speed, and I mean, we can just continue on, or you can do that, and then we can go from there. Either way.
Kat, Axis, and Josie were all just basically kind of outside the orphanage, just staking out everything like that. Kat talked to some really nice pigeons, and they told us which room the headmistress's was. So we were kind of like, okay, we're gonna keep an eye on that one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think otherwise we have to wait for intel from inside.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So-
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, you guys are doing that. I don't know, if there's anything you guys are doing outside. You're just waiting, or are you, and we're just going to take it with Wes and Aywin, or, I mean, what's everybody else doing while they're doing this? Just waiting outside, or how's this working?
I guess I'm outside, yes.
Yeah, I figured we would just kind of be making ourselves seem nonchalantly hanging out in the back area,
Okay.
just keeping an eye on the headmistress's window after doing
Okay.
our little walk around the building.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm definitely eagerly awaiting Awen to come back after the tour he's about to have, like him and Wes are about to have, because that's gonna be very valuable.
Okay, and let's do this because we are.
Is
gonna
there like
have
is
a
the
map.
orphanage on like a street? I'm assuming it's just like on a street and there's like buildings across and next door.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, it's it's right off of a street in the kind of in one of the main areas of the city. I do have a map that I put together. Let me actually cut out some of the.
I feel like I don't want us all to congregate outside an orphanage, so I kind of want to separate from you all, and I might go and like post up across the street, or like if there's like a bench or like something, and just like put my hood up and just sit and keep watch.
You look like a homeless person.
Yes, exactly.
A homeless person in armor with like so much gear on him.
Okay,
Hey, listen.
and you
I got
don't have to.
6'4" half orc in plate. Yeah, sure.
I'm dragging out everybody's tokens.
There's no Loki.
On the map. And you can kind of place yourselves wherever you think. I think that's and then Gia if she's there. So I kind of put everybody.
Well, it's Gia here.
Yeah, I kind of put everybody there on the corner of the map. Now I'll cut out some of the other places here. Let's see.
And then can you also point out where the
Yep.
where the office is that we were shown?
Yeah, give me a second. So, no.
So it's not like in a street in a city sort of
Well,
thing.
it's in the
like-
city, but there's
it's got
lots and stuff in the city, right?
Okay, so
yeah.
it's got a lot of it's got a lot of yard
Yeah.
with it.
I mean, I made this quick too.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
It's one of them.
pretty
It's
sized.
one of them nice orphanages.
That's
where,
right.
Yeah.
Where the kids have grass to play in.
It is
Oh,
well.
yeah,
It is well
that's fair.
funded. You remember what he said is, you know,
Yeah.
their funding comes
Mhm.
from the ledger and everything. So,
I feel like this orphanage could stand to be less grand. Not too worried about this.
oh,
Yeah,
so
let's humble those kids a little bit.
right. The,
Yeah, you know,
the
I'm pretty
poor
sure these
little
orphans
bastard.
are the
Kids.
envy of the other children in town.
They should struggle a bit more because losing both of your parents is not enough.
Right.
Sure.
So there are their windows kind of in the back. You can kind of see them if you go to the on the top of the map. Let's see. I can point this
Do that.
out.
Like over in here.
Yeah, exactly. Right in this general area
Over there.
is where everything is. So, that's right. So, so yeah, this is the kind of the outside of the orphanage, and so you guys can position yourselves anywhere you want to on that, and then if there's nothing else you guys are doing, we can go to the inside and see what Aywin and Wes are doing.
Did you guys take a lap around the building?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't.
Yeah.
Did we? Oh, okay, we did.
I think
I don't
so.
think-
I
just
mean, that
wondering.
was the idea. We had taken a lap, and then I talked to some pigeons and asked them from the bird's eye view, which I guess is what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
What the deal is.
I think I'm just going to post up like near the entrance over here and just sort of nonchalantly stand, maybe looking away, but also not.
Right.
I think if we're trying to be stealthy, then Gia's probably not going to be out and about this time.
Okay, why isn't that? All right, let me do this.
I do think it might be worth having everybody be a little bit in different spots outside, just so depending on where Wes and them are, he can at least try to send out a message.
Yeah.
But I
But
can
do you
also
need
send message as well
Yeah, we can do a
You
little
guys don't need
relay,
line of
little
sight, though,
message
do you?
relay.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
just
Telephone.
120 feet.
Just 120.
Yeah, and these are
which is
5 foot
gonna be like-
squares
Sit
on the
down.
map, so it's a pretty big orphanage. So
Hopefully
Much
nothing
kids.
crazy kicks off.
Okay.
yep. Okay, so all right, so with Wes and Aywin, the headmistress kind of brings you in and, introduces herself, and she's like, I'm Elira Vaneth, and, welcome. I'm happy to have you at the Dawnlight Orphanage. So, and she's kind of giving you just a little bit of a tour of the place.
And
so,
I did
yep, go ahead.
cast guidance on myself right before we talked with her. So just let me know when that guidance wears
Okay.
out or anything. Because I think it's only for a minute. So
Oh, well,
it's not
I
for
mean,
long, but or would
Ye-
you say it's just gone now?
yeah, I mean, if you, so,
Yeah, Dominus, we played 3 days ago.
right, come on, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I think that's fine. I mean, she's going to give you a tour and it's going to take a little bit of time. So it would be kind of you can ask questions along the way, but it's not like she's rushing through or anything. And it's a big facility.
fair.
So,
Okay.
but if you had any initial questions or something for her, that would be fine. And she kind of tells you too along the way, hey, let's, if you have any questions, I'm happy to show you all around and answer any questions you have.
So I'm going to say yes,
Yep.
yes. If you want to lead the way in, and we can have Jeremy here, just give him a lay of the land of the area. That'd be good.
Sure,
And as I
sure.
kind of usher her to turn around and kind of go open the doors, I'm gonna rub my eyes, and I'm gonna have 2 of the little stars enter into my eyes, and I'm gonna cast detect magic. So for the next 10 minutes, I want to see if there's magical locks on the windows or on any of the doors, if there's any type of alarm systems, like anything that is helping protect,
Sure.
potential break-ins that we might want to know in case we come back later tonight to, do that.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Dave. We decided I'm currently shapeshifted into child.
Yeah.
Child.
I remember
Wes.
you telling me, yeah.
We're calling me, Jeremy for the sake of this.
It's a popular name among children as well.
That's right. Okay, so she kind of brings you in, and you kind of see the the front area here, and she's like, well, this is where obviously the front area, the stairs lead up to. There's just classrooms and stuff upstairs. There's really nothing else. It's where we have all of the classes for any of the children that we have. We decided to make the entire second floor classrooms. We have, and really then there's basement, which is storage. Now the main floor here is where everyone sleeps and eats and everything like that. And so she kind of brings you in, and you can move kind of to where the staircase is, and the first thing she does is go to the left here, and she's like,
my West 2.
"What's that?"
This
My
West one got
Oh, wait,
exploded.
Everyone's number 2.
Weird.
Well, some of us are. I don't know. That doesn't matter.
Oh, that was West. Well, that's all right. That's because I think I replaced some of your tokens, but that's okay. You can rename it if you want.
West one died to the Duke. Remember?
That's right. You're actually clones of yourselves. So they she kind of shows you. She goes, well, in here she's like, because we have a lot of children. Here's one of our dormitories, and next to it is another one. We have some bunk beds and we have some regular beds, and the children are out all kind of playing around. Some of them are out in the yard and with other orphanage folks, attendants, and everything like that. A few of them are wandering in here or in different rooms. There's a few upstairs doing some studying. So yes, this is these are some of the rooms. In here is our very large mess hall. North of here. So what the heck just happened? Why didn't that? It just cut it.
No.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Kaboom. So it kind of shows you this area. This is our nice kitchen and mess hall, and we have
And all of this stuff is windows, right?
yeah,
right here.
all those little things on the sidewalls, those are the windows, right? So we can seat a fair number of children. We do have to eat in shifts. It's not quite as large as we'd like, but it works. And, the food is generally donated by many of the local pantry facilities as well as some other benefactors. Yes, the children seem to like it here. They enjoy their meals and their time. We do also bring them in here when we have to have, announcements or anything like that. We will bring them in here. Sometimes we'll rearrange the room into, theater type seating and, with benches everywhere so that we can talk to them. Sometimes we'll have some of the children put on skits and plays and things like that.
And what's your current capacity for accepting new children into this orphanage? I want to, we're looking around at a multitude of options, and we want to make sure that you have the capacity to be able to take care of each child properly.
Yes. Well, and we don't like to go over capacity. We have a strict rule not to do that for the very reason you stated. We don't want to overburden our attendants, and we don't want to not have enough for all of the children. They're all very important to us. We are at max capacity right now. However, one or two are going to be leaving in the next few days. So, perhaps if by the time we would get paperwork and there would be decisions made and everything, we may have an open bed or two. Now, there is a waiting list,
Okay.
but, perhaps for Mystoran Ranger or something, we may be able to make an exception. We'll have to see how everything works out.
Well, I think that would be very gracious of you. And yes, if we need to, I think if I talk with the new Duke Striker, maybe Jeremy here can stay a few more nights in the castle as we finish paperwork and whatnot, and work on a transition as old kids move out. Jeremy here could maybe this could be a perfect fit for him.
Sure. Yes, of course. Would you care for me to show you the rest of the facility here?
Yes, I would, and while we go to the other side, I would love to hear what type of classes you guys teach here in this orphanage.
Well, because most of our children are younger, it's mostly just your standard school subjects. We'll go down here first. She kind of brings you back to the front area and brings you down a small hallway here. And shows you that there are several rooms. This is kind of a lounge area that they have, along with the room in the back. A couple lounges. Sometimes some of the older children or the adults, will use these facilities. Or if they're talking with folks like you, they might use one of these rooms. This other room here is simply a small storage room that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go in here and, she brings you back around and up kind of off to the right here. And let's see, she, shows you really most of this. She shows our dormitories as she said. So
There are so many damn kids in this building.
Yep, there are a lot. And that's it. So she, kind of shows you down this little hallway here, blah, 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 blah. All of these, she shows you into each of these rooms here, and these are also dormitories.
Oh my god!
There are a lot.
It's going to be a Zerg battle against a swarm of children.
Well, and she said,
we might lose.
And what she makes the point, she goes, we do have a high, some children stay for a long time, but we do have a high adoption rate, and we place children all the time. So, as I said, there's a waiting list, and it's constantly moving. So. This here in the middle is really just more storage.
Swear to God. Okay.
They've got extra.
There was more dorms.
That's where we lock the children away with no windows. No, they
Where the chokey is.
Right, exactly. This is where the torture happens. But this is, she kind of shows you, obviously, there's a few storage rooms. And in addition to, there's, the whole basement is basically just storage, right? So, Let's see. She brings you around to the back, and she's like, "That is, that's most of the facilities. In here is our administrative area." And actually, I'll just open up. There's a hallway that kind of goes down here too. She goes, "Yep, to the north here." She's like, "There is a hall, or there's several offices." And she shows you in the offices, and that's pretty much what you have. And then you have this kind of whatchamacallit here. So there's several administrative type offices in the back area here, and that's pretty much it. Now this one right here. If I can do a pointer, I guess I can't do a pointer. Hang on a second.
This?
I saw a pointer.
Yeah, I see it.
Come on.
That's
Yeah,
me.
mine
See,
wasn't
A pointer.
working. So this one here is her office. All right.
Okay.
This kind of nicer one. And then these other ones are for some of the other administrators. So, and that's, she shows you, that's what she shows you in the facility. So.
And I'm assuming there's no door to this blocked out one.
No.
That cat's okay.
Nope.
Yeah, we just pretend that we don't see that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you as players see it. The characters don't.
Yeah.
What is
And
this
when
dark,
you-
ominous cloud beyond this wall?
When you look into those offices there, there's no other entrances that you see in there. There's no, so she's showed you everything that's visible, right?
Nothing pinging on the detect magic.
Nothing on the
Yeah, I was
detect
about to say.
magic.
Okay. So I have a few more questions. What is the level? So as you said, as we have stated and as we have seen, there are a multitude of dormitories, a multitude of kids here.
Mhm.
What is the current staff to kid ratio? And how many administrators do you have keeping an eye on the kids, making sure that they're taken care of? What is the level of supervision in this establishment?
That's a great question, and it does vary depending on the.
I think Wes is going to be like, "Do you sleep here too? Do you live here?
I
do
do
you have a mommy and daddy?"
Yeah, I do. And in fact, and she talks about how she does, sleep in the facility, and a few of the other administrators too also sleep there. However, a lot of the staff do just go home. They live in the city or just right outside the city, so they don't stay here. But a key number of them do, including the headmistress, right? So, and even then, even some of the other ones have nearby housing, whether it be just housing or whether they live in temporary housing or whatever it is nearby. So the ratio, she goes, yes, we try to maintain a good ratio. We have targets. Sometimes we miss them a little because if we get an influx, if we are at full capacity, and depending on, we do have some turnover in the staff, but for normal reasons, people move on to other jobs or whatever, they just decide not to work here anymore, retire, whatever. So, but we try to keep a 20-to-1 children to staff. Right now, we're a little bit over that. We're more at like 25 or 30-to-1.
Okay. And I guess maybe my last question is just the level of security. I think one of the things I've noticed in here is the multitude of windows, especially in key areas of dormitories. What kind of levels of security do you have that protects from burglaries happening that could harm the children, or, God forbid, children escaping from the inside?
Yes. Well, all the windows and doors are locked. They're very secured. They were reinforced, especially with everything that had gone on in the city recently. And she looks at you and goes, "And thank you for that, for taking care of that for us, Aywin. You are
That was
truly
just,
a hero of the realm and of the city." So,
I was just doing my duty. And there's no hero,
please,
for
it's-
someone
it's
doing their
really-
duty.
and she kind of gets a little closer. She's like, "Please, anything. You please don't be modest. It's wonderful."
Well, in reality, you are the one that is the hero of this city, looking after the people who can't take care of themselves. Trying to keep the establishment of youth in happy homes, being loved and cared upon is more critical and more important than what have done.
Yeah, and you see her. She actually, when you say that, you can tell it, like, really, she really appreciated that. She almost got a little bit of a redness to her, like, because you can tell she actually seems to take it to heart. Like she really does love the children. And in fact, it's funny because while you guys are talking, while you've gone through, you've even seen a couple kids have come up and Headmistress Lyra, yay, they're children. And she's just wonderful with the kids, right? I mean, she sends them on their way, very, very good, treats them nice, knows how to help them and teach them, because everything is a teaching moment, right? So, but yeah, no, she really appreciates the comments with that, and yeah, so.
And I guess one other question is, do you, keeping track of all of these children, like you said, from what we've seen at capacity, a 30-to-1 ratio, do you have just a ledger that keeps track of just the ins and outs and the ongoings of this orphanage? Keep track of everything? And
she just she goes, yes, we have various records, and, depends, and we do only keep them going back so far, so... and what I didn't have a chance to put in here is, you see, like, along the office walls and stuff like that, is you'll see like filing type cabinets and things like that with just a bunch of different records. And she kind of goes in and opens the drawers. You just see different papers and folders and things like that in there.
Of the stuff that she opens up, does any of it look, because we're supposed to be getting, if I'm correct, we're supposed to be getting the task is to get the ledger or whatever of this orphanage,
yes,
right?
there is a ledger that is...
Do I see that while she's kind of showing filing cabinets and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if you guys are... So let's just... I can't actually move them there, but I can move them on... Oh, maybe I can move them on this one. Give me a second.
I can move if
I was going to say, yeah, if you guys are in here, right, and let's say there's filing cabinets along the wall right next to you and stuff... Nothing you see, nothing obviously matches the description of what you were, very obviously nothing is what you were looking for, right? It's all mostly just papers. Nothing is a ledger or the relics that the collector had said, right? You don't see anything that would even be remotely be a relic, right?
Okay. So far, unknown.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Nothing obvious. Now, you had asked about security, and she talked about the windows, that they're all secured and everything. And the other thing she mentioned is that there are, city guards that come and check, and they will do patrols, especially near the orphanage, right? And once in a while they'll have, they will have an attendant. Well, they will always have an attendant kind of on duty near the front door. So that there's, somebody would be walking around and patrolling. They kind of do different shifts, that type of thing. And they can always call the city guards if they need to, because they're usually right nearby.
Awesome. Well, I will be honest. We've, little Jeremy and I, we've been to a multitude of the orphanages in this city. And I will say, you run a tight ship. And I think that this might be one of the better ones, probably the best one that I feel most comfortable with leaving little Jeremy here. Jeremy, what do you think of this place?
I want to stay here now.
Oh, Jeremy, I you know what, and perhaps soon. Unfortunately, we don't have an available bed tonight. Otherwise, I'd be happy to take you.
Well,
are there like kids actively kind of passing by and roaming?
Yeah, there's kids, and they're in and out. It's middle of the day, and it's kind of there's a few that are in learning sessions upstairs. There are a few that are on breaks and doing things like that. So it's very active in here. Yep.
Okay. At the next time when there's at least multiple kids kind of passing by, I'm gonna break off and I'm gonna say like, I want to meet my future friends, and I'm gonna just like kind of bolt off
Okay.
into the hallway.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make my way into this storage room.
Okay.
And while Wes bolts away, I'm going to be like, Jeremy was reading my mind. I was actually going to say, what if he just goes and plays with, some fellow future classmates and comrades, and maybe we can sit down together and we can get started on the paperwork like we talked about. I know that the transfer couldn't happen tonight, but if we can get the paperwork started in a couple of nights when there's room open for young Jeremy, maybe we can, it can be just an easier process when that happens.
And you
We're
see,
already in your office.
She goes, well, I'm happy to fill out the paperwork, but perhaps you shouldn't let him wander around like that. I don't know, and she says it in a polite way, but she's like, Aywin, I don't know how much experience you have with children, but typically it's not, we don't let them just run all over and do things if they don't know our rules and everything else. So perhaps we should go find him.
It's okay. Don't worry. And then I kind of, flick my wrist and my arm kind of glows. And I'm like, I have a very tight track on him. I know exactly where he is on the grounds. If he leaves the grounds, I will get pinged immediately, and I will know if he is left, and I will know exactly where to go to.
Okay. Do a persuasion check with advantage, because she is a little enamored with you as a hero of the realm.
Yeah. All right. +2 to it. Okay, it's a 19 +2.
All right.
Do I crit?
And she,
you do in the wrong way.
The other one was a 1. So
nice.
We'll take that 19.
All right. So she kind of pauses for a second, and she goes, well, and she's like looking out towards where West ran off to, and is like, if you're sure, I suppose we could. It's fine. We have enough attendants on duty, and the other children know the rules. So assuming he's with them, I just worry about all the children, and I don't want him to be hurt or anything, or to get into any trouble.
I had a few compatriots, and a few weeks ago, a part of the same ranger group that helped me overcome the corruption that the Duke experienced, and sometimes it was like handling kids as well, and tracking them and taking care of. Trust me, I've had a lot of experience keeping an eye on children and making sure everyone's safe. So don't worry. If I just know that if I have to leave abruptly, just know it's because I know.
Yes, but didn't they convince you to go help and go into a fighting ring? No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
That was more the alcohol.
She knows too much. Get her.
That was too much. He knows too much.
She goes,
fireball.
No, she goes, well, okay, that's fine. And so she continues the conversation. I don't, if you have more questions, I don't know what, she's happy to answer.
I don't want to cut to see what West does.
Sure.
Because I'm interested what the hell he's doing in the storage closet.
I'm going to go in there and I'm going to send you a message and just let you know that I'm hiding in the storage, and to just pretend like that, like somehow like convince her that you need to go find me off grounds or something.
Okay.
I am staying in here.
Okay. Yeah, and it's the doors are closed. They're open on the map, right? But the doors were closed, so she kind of opened it. Showed you. No, it wasn't locked. So
yeah, I go in there and I put the door back to whatever state it was in beforehand. Yep. So if it was open, I'm gonna walk in there open, leave it open. And I'm gonna find somewhere with clutter. Now, assuming we said it was like 4:00 when we walked in here, so assuming it's still kind of like maybe 4:30 at this point.
Yeah, and we can say, I mean, maybe with all the questions and everything, half an hour maybe went by, something like that.
If I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna hide in here, whatever junk is in here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take my amulet off and just hold it and kind of like wait until I know that my this guy's self is going to pass, or if I hear what sounds like somebody going to come into this room.
Okay. And I mean, you're kind of hiding amongst all the junk then, right? Like, so yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And that's all representative in there. So yeah, there's plenty. I mean, there's a ton of different furniture and broken stuff and everything. It's like a kind of a junk room type of thing. So. Okay. So, yeah, pretty much that's the state we're in. So Aywin is talking with the headmistress as long as he wants to until he decides to get out of there. Wes is in the storage closet. And we'll deal with that in a little bit. What are you guys doing? Obviously, Wes is staying put.
Like the people outside of the orphanage, people around the grounds.
Yeah, and what are you doing, Aywin? You were talking with her, but that conversation will run its course.
We're talking. We're filling out paperwork.
Yep.
I probably am gonna ask. After we're done filling out paperwork, I might ask to see what the second floor looks like. What the classrooms look like, because I was interested in that, and I want to get a scope of what the second floor looks like.
Yep.
And maybe that's an easier advantage point to get in for later tonight. So kind of want to check that out.
Yeah, and she takes you up there, and it's really just like she said. It's about the same size. It's a little smaller, but it is mostly like a couple of hallways with classrooms lining the whole thing and a few more storage areas. Really nothing.
Okay.
I mean, it's very boring. There's not much to it. So.
Okay. And then is there windows as well?
There's a few. Yeah, I mean, in each classroom, there's at least a window. So.
Okay. And then final thing is any detect magic go off as I've been going through all of this at all?
No, nothing went off.
Okay, nothing magical. Okay. So then at the point of going through the classrooms and everything, I'm going to...
What's the range on detect magic? I can never remember that one. Is it 100?
Detect
1,000 meters.
I think it's 60?
Infinite. I can see for miles.
You just learn all the magic at once in the realm. You're like,
you never cast it. That's why.
It is a 30-foot sphere around me.
Okay.
Everywhere I go.
That makes
up
sense.
and down.
That makes sense. Cool.
There wasn't anything magical in her office when we were talking in there as well.
No, not that you were detecting.
Okay, cool. So we're good. So as we're going through the classroom, I'm going to, as she's talking, I'm going to cast Primal Savagery on myself, which has no verbal components to it. My tattoos are going to glow, and I'm just going to look, and as the fingernails grow with it and the tattoos glow, I'm going to go, I'm sorry, headmistress. It looks like Jeremy is looking to wander off, and based on the location, I think he's going to go. I think he's going back to try to visit his parents' graves. I'm sorry. I have to go now.
Oh, of course, yes. Please do come back, and we have your paperwork, and I'll see what I can do about getting you to the top of the list.
Awesome. I will make sure that I'm back soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna walk hastily out.
All right.
The question: the windows, were they barred or just like a locking mechanism?
They're strong, but most of them are just like locking mechanisms. They're really not barred. So.
All right. So
That'd be
I'm
pretty
gonna,
intense.
Yeah, right. It's a jail for kids. It's like,
Gotta
it's
lock them
juvie.
kids up.
I'm gonna walk out the front door.
All right.
I guess I will see. After walking out the front door, I'll see Kalon and across the street.
Yep.
I'll look at him, nod. Hood goes back up. Out of my back pocket, start wrapping the arm back up.
Right.
Hide the tattoos, and I'm just gonna start walking away. And if I can send messages out to the rest of the party, just saying, Wes is inside. We're leaving.
Okay.
Or just walk a block away so that it doesn't look suspicious.
Sure.
All right.
right. So, Wes is hiding in a storage closet, and
It's like those guys that go to Walmart and hide at the back of the like shelves.
right.
Oh my
Closes.
god, yes.
Where they build their own little
Behind
forts
toilet
and stuff in
paper.
there. Right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Wes is in there. I mean, and it's pretty easy. The place is busy. They're obviously not expecting anyone in there. They do seem to have, I mean, really good track of the kids. So they, you know, all of they really are a good orphanage. I mean, they're tracking the kids. All the kids seem happy. It's really it seems like a really good place. So that's,
Supposedly.
yeah. Well,
Find out tonight.
yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm assuming
I mean, like-
we all meet back up.
Yeah. I mean, like he's
Except
in
for
there.
Wes.
I think like I think how are we gonna know? How are we gonna know any updates if we leave?
Well, right now he's inside. We look through the entire first and second floor. There is no magical traps. There's no magical anything.
And she mentioned a basement too, right?
There is a basement, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she said it was mostly just storage and everything. So
Mm-hmm. So
Could we assume
Storage
that
of
basement
relics.
is because you got the staircase in the middle that leads up, right?
yes, that leads
Yeah,
upstairs.
where are the basement stairs?
Yeah,
what about the
they're
staircase in the corner? Does
all
that
the way
also
in the
lead
back.
up, or does that lead down?
That's actually supposed to
That's
go
the-
down to the basement, right?
Okay.
So,
okay.
So the back corner is down.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. He's inside right now. There's nothing magical that would detect us if we tried to go in. There's a plenty of windows, but they're just locked and reinforced. Probably the best windows to get into that are the safest are in the very back, because that's where the offices are. I looked at I got shown the filing cabinets in their office. I did not see what we're looking for, so that's still a mystery. I don't know where that would be. And the second floor is just a bunch of classrooms.
yeah, and to describe
we could all
those,
go-
you know, there were obviously all the offices had some stuff like on the walls. I said there was filing cabinets, especially in hers. She had the bigger office, so most of the filing cabinets were in there. I mean, on the back wall that was, you know, that was next to that little area, there was, you know, she had some decorations and stuff up, small bookshelf and stuff. So it was, you know, it looked like there were a few open spots on the wall. Most of that was really lightly decorated behind her desk, right? So it was kind of, you know, it didn't look out of the ordinary, but it was very lightly decorated. Easy to move, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't hiding anything. It was just that's like hiding any of that. It was just that's what it looked like, and it would be obvious. It's like, oh, well, there's just not a lot on that wall.
Okay. Which I will relay that observation
Mhm.
to the party. So, to me, the most logical thing, if it's a very important ledger that, you know, for this orphanage, that it would be with the headmistress in her office, if I had to assume. I don't know. Does anyone have any thoughts on how we want to do this?
I mean, you said that the offices were in the back, right?
Yes.
Okay. And there's windows in the offices, and these seem to
Mhm.
be our best chance of entry. And so if we're going to break in, we can break straight into the office, and then maybe once we check thoroughly, we try and make our way into the basement.
Yeah, I don't see why
Possibly.
not. I mean,
Yeah.
Wes could unlock the window from the inside. I mean, that seems like the way to go. Also, presumably, we've walked away from that. We're not like having this conversation.
We're
right in front
blocking
of the orphanage.
Yeah, I said that I
We found
walked
a
a block
cafe.
away.
Yeah. Okay.
She's standing there with you. She walked Aywin out. Oh, that sounds like a great plan. No.
And we're like, so
We found a cafe.
right.
We're having some mimosas.
Guys, this is the headmistress.
Ooh.
She's going to help us break into her orphanage.
Right.
We're gonna go on a date afterwards.
Ooh.
Little brunch.
I could Wes and I also have the ability to communicate magically back and forth. Wes can also communicate to anyone in the party. So, when we get close to the orphanage tonight, we can kind of communicate where we want him to go to unlock which window to unlock for us.
Yeah.
That could work. They did say that guards do patrol the areas from time to time, but it does seem like this area is unbelievably understaffed. They said 25 to 30 kids to one administrator. Like, I don't know. Wes can change themselves into a kid? Is there someone who can do that for the whole party and we can all pretend to be kids in there? Or is that a little too much to ask for?
I don't think this should be something all of us should be going in and doing. I think the less people who are actually in the building, the better. And then we should have other people, or less stealthy people, mayhaps, being eyes for us, circling the perimeter. I think I should go in and be the one taking the lead on this. I've been doing stuff like this since I could learn to walk. I'm quite good at jobs like this. So I think if you just show me where to go, I can go and I can get eyes on it, try to find this ledger and relics myself.
I mean, I could go in with you, Josie. I've got I'm pretty good at disguising myself if we can find some sort of like children's clothing, and I'm pretty stealthy. I could pick a lock if I need to. So I think I could go in, and I could blend in with kids easily because I'm pretty small.
Yeah, and if things go bad in there, I can run distraction and I'll kind of shift into a child. Oh, I'm outside and not in my bed. Ooh.
Interesting.
And then it goes back into self.
Your party
A lot of
really
people
does
can
have a
turn themselves
lot
into babies.
of transformation type abilities, right? So,
Yeah. Specifically into children.
right.
I'm not volunteering myself to start doing crimes because that's not really my MO, but I do have that ability to make us stealthier, but it has to be you have to be near me to gain that ability. So I could come in with you and we could be stealthier.
Yeah.
But that's really the limit of my help could be. I'm not anything after that,
But
I'm
you could
new.
sort of you could vanish easily if you want to, right?
Plus,
Like-
you've
I
already,
mean, yes,
seen inside, so you could at least be our eyes, tell us where things are
that's fair.
while
That's
giving
fair.
us the stealth
But
stuff.
Wes also has the eyes on the inside too. Because Wes also got the full tour too. So I'm happy to go in, and if I need to disappear into a little bug and scurry away and leave you guys to get caught, I can do that.
Yeah.
Happy to do that.
Lovely.
He's done it before.
Got to keep my, it would be a bad look if the Paragon, hero of the city is breaking into an order. So, I got to keep that up.
Yeah,
Right.
for
You
our
can spoil that
advantage.
shine and
You can just
reputation of yours.
disappear. Yeah, just
You know-
disappear. It's I can. You guys would know I can do thaumaturgy. I have and I make an image appear with minor illusion. I've got distraction tactics. So I think we could make it work.
We also still have this, and I'll pull out the charm of the green road, and kind of twirl it around my finger and catch
And
it.
what is that?
What is that?
It'll give
yeah, I
us
don't know if
an
we should-
advantage on a stealth check if we need it.
Right.
Advantage plus a D10 plus a plus 10.
Exactly.
That'd be good.
Remember what it does, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, the catch is if there's a hag within a mile of us, they'll know. So
Listen,
unless we're dilly-dallying right into a hag's lair, and if there's a hag within a mile of
What are
Bloodstone,
the
then
chances,
I
though?
would love to meet this hag actually. So
but think about it. Are we really going to want to, out of all places, to summon a hag? It's an orphanage.
Wait, does it summon the hag, or does the hag just
The
know you're there?
the
hag
hag would
knows.
It's
have to
It just
drawn to
knows.
it.
the hag would have to be 1 mile within where I casted it. So
And then it would
how-
be drawn to you.
They would know that it was
they would,
you.
yes, but
Not
that's assuming
necessarily drawn,
I guess-
but they would
I
know
guess-
you're there.
I guess let's do the mathematics here. If a hag is an hour away from you and travels
mile.
at 1 mile away from you and travels 3 miles an hour, then you just
She's
need
not in a rush.
you essentially have 20 minutes to get your shit and get out. So it's like, were you planning on being in that orphanage trying to steal this ledger for an hour? Probably not. So
Sure. Yeah, I guess
I'm just saying we
well,
have it if we need it. I mean, what are the odds there's a hag within 1 mile of us right now? But
I think we should use that. If things get tough in there, I think maybe, yeah, it's something to consider. But if you
Sure.
can disappear into a bug, then fine. You can get away scot-free, crawl out under the door. Well, you'll be fine. You're more of an asset to us as who you are, okay? You've already got us through into the orphanage. Everyone trusts you. And look, we don't need you losing that reputation right now. So that's the last thing we want to. Give us the stealth
you as
and we'll
clean
see
as
what we can do with it.
Okay. So I'll go in with the stealth, and if things get hairy, poof, I'm gone. And I'll just meet you a block way back at this coffee shop.
is there like a thrift shop nearby or something so I could get some stuff to disguise myself? Just
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the
there would
equivalent of a
be
disguise kit. but,
there
like,
would be places in the city. I mean, it's a big city, right? So nearby, you
Is there
could pretty much
Goodwill
find
around here.
any standard stuff you want.
Ross.
So
Okay.
yeah, just
Yeah,
assume you
I-
took some time and did it, right?
Certain
Yeah,
Urban
I go
Outfitters
get
like down the
myself
block.
some. Yeah,
All Saints.
Really
I
need
go
a
get myself
Marshalls right now.
I guess like a, if it's gonna be at night, I need like children's pajamas. Like, that's what I need.
Yeah, I mean, so you go to one of the tailor type shops or clothing shops, and you can find that, or a thrift shop. Yeah, you find some clothing that's appropriate size that would be that would pass for that, right?
Okay. I put my hair in pigtails or something, like I sort of like try to make myself look like more like a child elf than like a gnome.
That child is wearing studded leather armor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
To bed.
To bed. Yeah.
That's one hell of a
It would be
kid.
weird. So I guess I'll probably also take my armor off.
She must be worried about these weak windows.
But your arm, you can just get like a
Ooh.
big
I
nightgown.
wouldn't go that far.
Oh,
You
thi-
wear
so you think
something
I
over
should-
it, right?
I can wear it over top of my armor. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a good point.
you're just
So-
a really stocky kid.
Josie is
It's
not doing
it's pretty
any of
slim.
this.
It's not like bulky. It's
It's husky size.
So just to make sure, it's going to be Josie, Kat, me going in with Wes, then Kalon and Axis are going to stay on the outside as support. Right?
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
communicate to us. If we need anything, we'll come in. We'll come running. But I'm not stealthing past anyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that. Okay.
Cool.
Well, let's
Everyone just be on guard. I don't trust that this is just a simple little morality test. And I don't trust this fucking collector. There's got to be something else going on. So everyone just keep an eye out. Keep that in mind.
I agree.
Yeah, I have a feeling that shit's gonna there's some sort of catch. Like something's gonna happen when we try to steal whatever's down there. So we need to be ready for that.
You guys are so untrusting. It's crazy.
Wow, I
We
wonder why.
haven't particularly come up in a trustworthy environment over the last year, so.
I guess that's fair. That's fair. Well, this is going to be my first heist, guys, so I'm very, I got a little jitters. Is this how you guys feel every single time you do this?
You get used to it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess we wait till dark.
Unless Wes gets
Good.
caught in the
In the
closet.
interim.
In the interim.
See Wes getting dragged out, fully out of child, just like.
I'm
By the
just,
ear.
I'm literally sitting in a corner, covering myself in as much junk as possible, holding my amulet, keeping an eye on the door, and just listening
Yeah.
and just waiting to see when everything kind of calms down and like the kids go to bed, and then
Yeah, and there's one, you see over a few hours, right? Because it's happening and everything like that. There's one time as it gets closer to kind of the bedtime that they're doing a final round of checks, like they're checking the whole facility. At that point, somebody does open the door and
Oh no.
kind of has the light in there. So do a stealth check with advantage.
the second that door starts to open,
Yep.
I'm just going to look down at my amulet and just say, do not fuck me. And I'm going to enter my amulet.
Okay. All right.
You what now?
What does that
So
mean?
then, yeah, and then I assume the amulet just kind of drops to the floor amongst the junk, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I would kind of place it on something so it doesn't make a noise.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, and that's fine. So then really at that point, the person just kind of looked in and saw, was checking for kids, kind of closes the door and makes sure it's like the top thing is locked basically. So they don't have kids running in at night or whatever. And that's it.
And just so you know, I can currently stay in my amulet for 4 hours. I can exit whenever I want. Is a 20-foot by 20-foot cylinder that I kind of just float in with a bunch of turning gears, like the inside of a clock. I can vaguely hear around me, but time is kind of hard to comprehend while I'm in it.
Cool.
That's fucking cool. That's fucking dope.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
The time stuff, right? Okay, so Wes is hiding out in his hidey hole, and it lasts. This was right before everybody was going to bed. You figure within the next hour, everything is settled down for the night, right? So lights are off. Anybody who's gone home has gone home. All the kids are in bed. There's one administrator on duty up front, kind of near the front door. And in they kind of go into one of the front lounge area, just kind of there to observing. They do they kind of take a walk around the main hallway, like a one lap every, say, hour or so is what they would do. 'Cause it's usually pretty safe there, right? It's pretty quiet there. So.
What time is it right now when all this is happening?
So you figure the kids probably are in bed no later than about, say, 9 p.m., right? And everything is shut down by that time, we'll say. So by about 9, between 9 and 10, right? That would be what it would be. They checked. Kids started getting in bed about 8, so by 9 p.m. everything is down and everybody's gone home.
I also probably figure she told them, be like, oh yeah, this is our daily routine.
Yeah.
This is our rough schedule time.
Yeah, they're not hiding it, right? I mean, in fact, those would have been the types of questions you would ask to, just, oh, how are you doing? It just, she spent an hour with you, so.
Okay.
I'll say
Okay.
Wes last about 2 hours in there before he has a full-on panic attack, and when I exit, I go to the nearest unoccupied space next to where my amulet is. So
Okay.
I assume I just kind of would appear next to the pile of junk.
Okay. Yep. And you did that.
And I am
without-
not child form. I am I am wooden boy
Full
at
West.
this point. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think I'll grab my amulet, put it back on, like kind of take a moment to collect myself a little bit, and then try to like I'll peek out the door.
okay. And you don't see anybody. It's dark, quiet.
Okay.
You know, every once in a while you hear maybe something from up front, like the person in the little lounge area. And when I say the lounge area, it was that, you know, that area that she showed you all the way at the front, kind of, you know, the far lounge with the bigger lounge, right? All the way in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So really out of the way.
I will make my way
Mhm.
Take him away.
towards the offices very slowly, just kind of like
Okay.
creeping against the wall.
Yeah. And the doors are, I mean, these, so the first office there, not the headmistress's office, the door's actually open.
Okay.
The headmistress's office, the door is closed. And then the other office, the door is open.
Okay. I am going to put my ear up to headmistress's door and just see if I can hear anything, if there's like a crack, like if there's any space under, like try to peek under and look.
Yeah, so do a perception check.
See shit. It's a 5.
A 5. You don't see any or hear anything.
Okay.
It actually, when you peek under the door, it looks dark in there. So.
All right. I will keep going down the hall a little bit. I'm going to go into the basement.
Okay. So I don't have a map for the basement, but when you get down there,
I'm just gonna like slowly look down the stairs and like see
Yep.
if I can peek and see anything. I'm not just like running down the stairs.
yeah, and you see, and it's very kind of low ambient light, and what you see the kind of the same, just a lot more of like one half of the basement seems really disorganized, broken junk, all that. The other half seems like it's crates of like supplies. You know, there's like bedding and other additional furniture, and you know, maybe even some storable food, like, you know, long-term storage type food. So it really is just kind of operational, just a ton of operational type stuff. It really is just storage down there that you see. You can take time and search through it if you want.
I think I would. I'll take a quick search to see if any of the stuff is even maybe remotely resembling or might be a clue towards what we're looking for.
Okay. How much time do you think you would spend down there, roughly?
Is this the same size?
Yeah, same rough size, right? But it's open. It's very open, right? There's some support posts type of thing.
I think I would probably like maybe just do like a quick lap.
Okay. Yeah.
And just kind of like just kind of scanning to see if there's anything that sticks out that feels maybe a little out of place. But.
Yeah, if you want to do a quick kind of perception check on that, that's fine.
15.
Yeah, you really don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. It's just supplies like you would expect, right? So.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll do my quick lap then and slowly make my way back up.
Okay.
And then at this point, I think I will go into this one.
Okay.
And try to like peek out the windows to see if I can see anybody in the party. Like,
okay. Is
or I'll just send out like a general message to Josie. Be like, you guys out there?
Yeah, we're here. Where you at?
I'm in one of the office buildings in the back right.
And then I kind of like very stealthily kind of like peek out behind the bush and give him a little.
Is this like first floor? Like if I was to
good
to
question.
get this, window open?
Yeah,
Would they be able to climb in?
it's kind of a few steps up. Like if you look at the front steps, it's just it goes up, but not
Yeah,
by a ton. It's 3 steps up, right? So
Before
it's enough you could jump up to the one of you guys, Aywin or Josie, could probably lift Cat up there, right?
Yeah. Can someone give me a boost?
Yeah.
before we do
I'll
before
go-
we do anything, the shadows are gonna come out, and I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace, just so we got that
Okay.
stealth bonus.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll go first. You hoist up Cat, and I'll catch
Well,
up.
I gotta try to open this window first.
Well, when we do it.
Kalon's gonna like see from like he was over there with access.
I'm
but he's
I'm
see
actually
movement.
I'm gonna send you a message and say, wait a minute, I need to do something, and I'm going to
Oh,
He's to
boy.
piss.
I'm gonna walk all the way up here,
Okay.
and I am going to cast alarm.
Nice.
Basically, how much room? 20 feet. I'll cast a button.
Okay. And that's just going to alert
Well-
you. There's nothing there, right?
Yeah, it's
okay.
gonna I can make it so that it makes an audible noise, or I can have it just be like a mental alarm.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah,
just gonna cast it kind of like across this right here.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me
While
see
he's
something.
while he's casting alarm, I'm gonna send a quick message, be like, we should go one room over to the headmistress office, and I'm gonna also tell that to Kat and Josie as well.
Oh yeah.
And then I will walk back up
Yep.
here and look out and be like, where the fuck do you guys go?
Fine, that's what you.
He sent you a
Oh, you
message.
messaged me?
Yeah, I
That's
messaged
when-
you,
yeah,
and then
he's
I
like
told the party.
miming.
Okay, well I'm gonna
I'll
tell
s-
you that the
I'll-
door is closed, but I'll go check it again. So I guess I'll check this. I'll check to see if it's locked very carefully.
in.
Try to open
Well,
it.
if someone
Go ahead.
gives me a
Just look
boost, can I
inside.
can I do a little peek
Yeah.
inside the window?
You can. So who's doing what first? Are you checking the door first?
say peek inside first, because
Yeah, I mean,
I,
Yeah,
I,
I
think that while the
I
alarm's
guess I
going,
technically don't know they're doing that, so I'm
he's still doing alarm while we do this.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you guys peeked inside and you see the office. The lights are off. There doesn't appear to be anyone in it.
It takes me 1 minute to cast alarm. So
Yeah. And so now West is trying to open the door.
I am very slowly, assuming it's like a whatever mechanism is on this door, just very slowly either turning the knob or like pulling it down just to
Yep.
see if it's locked or not.
Standard knob type thing. You just do it and it's not locked. It just opens.
Okay. I will very slowly open it
Okay. Yeah, and you.
and then close it.
That's fine. So you're in the room then.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Woo woo woo. All right. Let's get you in the room. I'll just put you right
Trigger
there.
alert.
You sprinklers.
Okay. So what are you doing? What's everybody else doing?
Well, I am going to unlock this window,
Mhm.
whatever that takes. I don't know if it's
It's just a
Doing it on
standard
sleight of
kind of
hand, or is
locking
it just like
mechanism.
a-
Yeah, it's just like a
Okay.
lever.
like,
that
and
you
I
lift
very
up.
slowly
Yep.
do that, and hopefully it, I can reach.
Yeah, you
Pull over a
can.
chair.
It's it's not a super high window or anything like that, and it just unlocks. I mean, it's a heavy duty.
higher windows.
Yeah, it's a heavy duty lever, but you open it up. Well, I mean, you're what, 4 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard for you to reach. So,
All right, then
Just a
I
little
open the
guy.
window.
Yeah.
all right.
I'm pretty acrobatic, so she probably just does like a swift barrel roll into the room.
Okay. Now,
Cool.
do you guys have any conditions? I mean, like, I know you had detect magic on earlier, Aywin. Is anybody casting that or anything else right now?
Josie has expertise in investigation. So she is just like, as soon as she gets into this room, she is just like, she knows what the fuck she's doing. She is looking under the desk, in the drawers, of like feeling the walls. Like she is doing the full like pat down of this room, like
Okay.
very carefully, very meticulously, like no stone left unturned. But she's also like everything she turns, she puts back. Like
Yep.
she knows what she's doing.
So,
Josie seems
go
like
ahead.
such a pro. I feel like Josie gets in there and starts doing this, and I'm still like, hey, can you boost me up or something? Like I just can't really reach the window.
Oh, I would have helped
need
you.
a-
I would have had my hands out to help you in.
So, okay, and go ahead.
Wes is gonna go. Oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, so before we resolve Josie's investigation or perception or whatever we're doing with that, is anybody else casting anything, doing anything, condition-wise, just prepping? So that's what we got. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Wes is gonna sit in the corner and detach his hand, and he's gonna send a little hand out on patrol into the hallway.
Okay.
But the door's closed, so the hand's gonna be like at the door, and then like look towards Josie and do the little like spider dance.
Yep.
For me, I don't think I'm casting anything ahead of time.
And hope
Wait,
that
hold
Josie
on.
opens the door real quick for her.
I'm actually gonna cast long.
out here.
Huh?
Can we have
Gia?
Gia outside?
Sure. Yeah. I can summon Gia and I'll leave Gia outside with you guys, and then I will cast Long Strider
Okay.
on myself because it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
And then I'm disguised. It's not a magic thing, but I'm disguised to the best of my ability as a child wearing a nightgown or whatever. Do I have to roll something for like a disguise kit type thing?
I thought that I can't remember if that's either a stealth or if it's I'd have to look it up for disguise kit.
Yeah,
but usually it's
I think it's just like general dexterity check, if I remember correctly.
that's to see
Or
if it
performance
works well.
if you have it.
Oh.
But then it's does it work?
Yeah, no, it's you just add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make
There you go.
to create a visual disguise. So I would just roll, but like, what skill is it?
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, performance is one. If you're doing that, I don't know. I mean, I've looked at it like a disguise kit can be usually for like rogues if they use it. They can use their stealth ability or whatever. I'd have to look it up specifically to see what the standard ability is. But
Right. Well, if it's performance, it's a -1. If it's stealth, it's a +7. So it does make a difference for me.
well, that's fine.
It could also be deception.
It could be deception too. Deception's actually a really good one.
Deception's +1. That's slightly better.
Yeah, that's
Slightly
fine.
better.
Yeah, I mean, it's because applying the disguise is the skill, but then I think the deception is when somebody's looking at you, right? So
When someone's yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Then I won't worry about anything else. I can also Long Strider's just a buff, so I guess I could cast Long Strider. Well, do I want to save my spell slots?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe I should save them. I'll just cast it on myself.
Cool. Aywin?
Do you think another alarm would be wise? Particularly like here, in case a child wanders.
Well, I'm patrolling. My hand is currently detached. Like Wes, you notice that Wes is sitting in the corner of the room and like his eyes are kind of like cataracts, but it's almost like gone like completely filled cataracts, and he's kind of like comatose in the corner. But you realize he doesn't have a hand currently, and my hand is walking around the hallway patrolling right now.
You are such an individual. Okay, well then
I
Aywin
can't hear you. I'm currently deaf and blind.
Aywin's just gonna
I'm looking
focus
through my
on-
little spider hand.
Yeah, Aywin's just gonna focus on pass without trace and just keep it simple.
Okay.
Kalon's gonna just walk and like I'm assuming he's tall enough to the point where like his head just like comes to the, like
Looks in the way.
and he like comes and he's just like, listen, be careful. Stand right by the window. So somebody just communicate.
Yeah. Hi.
And then I'm like,
Yeah, wait, where's the we got to get the you got to make an emoji for that one, Rev, where it's actually Kalon going behind
Oh
the
yeah,
wall.
like the peak.
Right.
Kalon's peak, yeah.
it's like
Do you think
from
we're
the
like the
window.
same height right now? Like he's looking
Yeah,
through
like
the
a
window and
vertical- a vertical
she's like,
peak.
Right, yes, exactly. Okay, so Josie,
Yeah, Josie's in the fucking zone right now.
you are doing this. We'll make you do kind of where are you making checks specifically, and we'll have you do perception checks there.
Yeah, sure. So she's definitely looking like in and around the desk, under the desk, under chairs, in and out of drawers, like literally just covering every like nook and cranny there.
Okay.
She's gonna like kind of check the wall.
So let's do these one at a time. Do the desk first. Do a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Well, investigation's usually for investigating something like researching and things like that. Perception is looking around and checking, things like that. Now, are you proficient at investigation? Is that what
I'm expertise in investigation. That's kind of what I was trying to.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
go
fine.
for it.
A lot of times we'll use them interchangeably, but
Ooh, that's a 26.
okay.
No. 19 plus 8, 27.
That's fine. As you're searching around the desk, first you don't find much. And then as you're looking kind of under the desk where somebody would sit at it, you see this like little lever under the desk.
Yoink.
So as
Fireball just
you do
explodes.
that, you hear right behind the chair on the wall, click, click, and everything, it kind of opens up just a little bit. Like there's like a secret hidden door right behind the chair on the wall that just popped open.
I go check it out.
Okay, so let's do this then. You go into the room. As the door pops open too, you feel this almost little like this little pulse real lightly, almost like a magical pulse. It's as if it was being held in, and these walls are kind of thick and everything. But as soon as the door opened, you just kind of hear almost like a little howl, and you feel like a little pulse come out. You look inside? Go in?
Well, I'll turn to Aywin, and I'll be like, can you do your detect magic thing again?
Can I? If I do, I would have to re-up on stealth.
Okay.
So I could, but that would be 2 spell slots.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to take a peek.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kind of investigate around for any kind of like tripwire, something that might trigger if I step in like a
Sure.
plate, just something that might trigger if I walk in here.
Go ahead and roll it again. We'll do your investigation then.
Awesome. Ooh, not nearly as good. 15.
You don't see anything.
I could still do detect magic just in case. Like I can burn both.
If you feel comfortable doing that, I don't want to. I'm not gonna make you do that.
Can I peek in? I have like pretty decent perception. Can I just like take a look to see if anything looks like uneven?
Sure. Where are you looking? You're looking on the yeah, I mean, looking in the room, you
just
see
scanning.
Yeah, looking in the room, you see what's there. You see a pristine kind of reddish carpet walking up to. It's a really decorative, ornate like table in the back. On the table, you see an open book, right? A larger book, looks like a ledger. And around it, in a circle, you see 7 like little medallion type things. It looks like they're probably the relics. Right. And you see one that looks like it's kind of a brass medallion etched with like a radiant burst. You can see all this from here, right? It's not hard to see it. Another one looks like a wolf's tooth bound in like black iron. There's a black glass droplet suspended in silver. That's another one of them. There's a preserved like a vine ring sealed in amber. There's an ornate like a writing instrument with like an arcane gem at the tip. There's a small humanoid like figure carved in bone. And then there's what looks like a smooth like silver coin, and from where you're at, you don't see any markings on it on the face that's facing up. And then they're all surrounding, like perfectly surrounded. The coin is right in front of it, and everything else is surrounding the ledger, like on this pedestal. Almost looks like an altar type thing, but it's just like a pedestal table type thing.
And we need to take all of that, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Josie's going to grab the chair to the headmistress's office and put it like right where the door is. Basically as a means of like, if we grab the stuff and the door closes behind us, we'll have, hopefully it slows it down at least a little bit, in case we get trapped.
Okay.
So she's going to do that. And then I guess she's going to tiptoe in if it looks clear.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels like a good idea. Like physically
Something,
jam the door open.
give us just a little more time to get out if they start trapping us.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine. You see, so you get in there, nothing happens. I mean, you're in the room.
I'm tiptoeing up to the stuff.
Okay.
And I'm investigating.
And the ledger is open and like facing you, and you almost can't help but read it. All right. So if you actively look at the ledger, that's great, but you also just see it's kind of you start reading it and it looks like a catalog, and you see of like children's names. And there's two like kind of categories that you notice. You notice like maybe 2/3 of them are just unmarked, but then there's the other third of them are color coded.
Found Santa's naughty and nice.
Well, and they're color coded and they're different colors, like several different colors. And you see that there's, for each one, you see that there's, for most of them, the ones that are just not marked, that aren't color coded, there's adoption notes, just observations about their development, positive reinforcement type things, families that found like, we found a good family for them, blah, blah, blah. The ones that are color-coded are interesting because they talk about unusual traits that some of the children have, like magical aptitude, emotional resilience, maybe, things like affinity with shadow magic, or, maybe they're violent kids, or ritual, like, suitability, or some of them are just that they're notes that they're color coded, and the ones that are like this are all kind of color coded the same, about just that they're like the kids just don't seem to have much potential, and that they are like kind of bad kids type of thing. I mean, it's written in a pleasant way, like it's still constructive, but really what you're getting out of it is they're marking the ones who they don't think have a future. And then the final notations on each of those include phrases such as, transferred to the Ember Ascendancy, reserved for Zenith review, accepted by the Verdant Circle, claim confirmed by Ivory Tith. Now, some of these names you recognize as like a druid circle, like, oh, they're going for training there, or like, a magic thing. And then some, like the Ivory Tith, if you want to do a history check with advantage.
History, let's go. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Good. You recognize that name, and you know exactly what it is. They are a group that are like cultists and demons and things like that essentially sacrifice and feed on children and other adults, like children and adults, right? Humans or anything. And all the ones that are marked as, the way you read it, they have no future, they're kind of bad and worthless, were marked for that. So
we're killing
now
her,
the
right?
rest of them are like, there's good notes on the ones that are like, yeah, no, this person's gonna be a druid. Like they have nature skills. They need to go to this academy and they need to do, and all the notes are, strangely enough, all of the notes, whether they're about the ones that are going to really questionable groups or really good groups, are all very similar. They're very analytical and everything like that.
Call the hag.
I look shocked, but Josie is not fucking surprised. She sniffed the evil out. Okay, she did not touch anything until she did like another investigation on any like traps. Like if I were to take this off, something would trigger. Like she is thorough.
Okay, go ahead and do another investigation check.
16.
I feel like I know why the collective maybe wants this ledger.
So you said a 16?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't detect any traps, right? So there's nothing like that you detect that would alarm you.
Okay. I think this is something I would want to bring out to the team outside and share in a safe place, and then we decide what to do from there. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to start yoinking the ledger and the relics.
Okay. And you pull the ledger, right? And then you pull all the relics. And as you grab the last relic,
Help you with that.
everything, once it's all off the table, right? Everybody in the facility kind of feels something, like there's a pressure shift. And the air kind
Immediately
of
starts moving right after.
Yeah, you're out there, and what you see is, I'll describe this. There's a pressure shift in the room. The air briefly chills, right? There's a subtle hum that you didn't even notice that was there that's gone. There was, if you have any lighter at it, like a candle or anything, that would like flicker out type of thing, just flicker for a second. And at the same time, you see the window that was open slams shut and locks. The chair flies off of that door and the door slams open. And anybody who set an alarm, it goes off. Like there shit that happened. Now,
My hand is just fucking skedaddling.
Right. Now, the only thing, though, is that you hear, other than all that, you hear footsteps coming from upstairs and down the stairs and running towards the back, right? And I mean, by the time you guys realize that she's there, and it's Alira, the headmistress, and she enters, and she's calm at the first. She's like, her composure, she kind of crashed. She whispers, she looks at all of you and goes, and she kind of looks in and goes, you don't understand what you've done. And she's just like, you don't know what you've just done. Do you say anything to her?
My hand skedaddles in behind her
Yeah.
and reattaches.
Right.
I think Kalon, after the window slam, by the way, is at this point looking through the window and probably sees her and maybe is like tries to get back.
Yeah.
I think Josie just says, "The iron tooth, huh?"
And she just looks and you see this. She already, not because you said that, just because she already, like, the color was drained from her face already. And she's like, the world is cruel and many children were saved. Without the pact, none would survive. Do you think kindness alone funds a place like this? And she goes, I've upheld the balance. She realized, and as she's saying this, then you hear something else. You hear the air fractures behind her in like these thin vertical seams. And from each of the tears, you see hands emerge, A clawed hand grabs her shoulder. A skeletal hand grabs her waist. A scaled hand grabs her other shoulder. There's an ashen hand grabs a leg. A taloned one grabs another leg. And these are elegant. And then finally, a shadowed hand kind of goes, like this ghostly shadowed hand goes right through her. And she's like, no, wait, I upheld the terms. And then this hand like seizes her jaw. And she goes, it wasn't. And you see her body collapse and gets sucked, folds inward, gets pulled through these fractures, and then they seal behind her, and she's gone. And all those sounds and everything you heard, just everything is gone. It goes away.
Josie wants to get the fuck out.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I'm trying this window.
Thaumaturgy, try to slam the window open.
And the window opens.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, I'm literally like shuffling everyone out, like, go, get out. And I like,
And
I
I'm
literally
just helping everyone
I
get
barrel out the window.
right. So yeah,
I'm standing there, arms out, waiting. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hopping out, just diving out the window.
Right.
Running.
I think we should just run. I think we run.
I look out the hallway first.
Wes.
Yeah, there's not. You don't see or hear anything. It's almost as if everything was like everyone else was pushed out. Everything else was locked out. It was almost like a bubble formed, and all the it locked in. That's why the window slammed shut. It was this bubble around like the whole internal part of the facility. And as soon as she was pulled away, all of it released. It's just back to normal now.
I'm gonna.
I'm going after him.
I'm
if he
gonna
doesn't.
check. I'm gonna check one of these rooms just to peek in and see if the kids are okay.
Yep.
I'm going after him if I don't see him come back. Like,
Josie, oh, fuck.
You peek in.
Well, are you still holding the ledger, Josie?
yeah,
Oh, dang.
We give it
she
to
did
one
everything
of us.
else.
Give it to one
Yeah,
of
give it
us.
to one of us.
her
give it to
like
me.
you would have to stop her because her mentality right now is get Wes and get out.
I'm just gonna take the ledger and hold on to it. But while I hold the ledger, I'm gonna check to see if Jeremy's name is in the ledger and what his fate would have been.
Well, that's fine. Well, let's do this in order. Wes looks in. All you see and hear, you see stillness. You hear snoring. You hear all the kids are perfectly asleep.
All I needed to know.
I start yelling at him very aggressively and infernal.
Whisper yelling.
And so, when you were flipping through the ledger looking for Jeremy's name,
Yeah.
you do see some fresh ink, and it says potential, new, but there's no color coding or anything on it. I mean, it's just, potential new, orphan at our facility. That's it.
it just says it is not child, is wooden.
Right, is wooden boy.
Close eyes.
Strange
Must die.
magic, right? So, and as you look through the ledger, you read more and more of this, and what it seems is that the orphanage was really, they were taking care of. They were very observant. They were treating the kids well while they were there, and they were doing all the right things. It's just it appears that they had a pact with all these different organizations to look out for candidates, and that's how they got their funding. So,
Could it have just looked out for? They couldn't have just, worked with the organizations that just wanted kids to like come to school there. And learn magic. They had to have one that sacrifices children.
right.
Naturally.
So, obviously, you've broken the pact. You have the ledger. You have the relics. It is late. It's the middle of the night. So,
Let's start digesting this on the way out.
Yeah.
we
We should
heading?
go back to the collector. I don't think he has a bedtime right now.
Well, are
If we
you
have what he
heading? Are you
needs.
heading there? Or are you heading
Yeah,
to the
I agree.
inn?
I agree. Let's go straight to the.
I don't want to.
get
I don't want to be
that.
carrying this around in daylight.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm 100% on board.
Exactly.
Like,
I do
you're-
not want
I'm very
any
strict
pact that
collector.
she was having.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
agree.
All right.
Can I saddle up next to Aywin and just say, let me see the ledger.
Pass it on over.
I'm gonna, as we're walking, I'm noting down the kids' names and where they went to, like the bad places.
Okay. Yep, and you're, doing all that and everything. And so you get that nice list and everything. It takes you a little bit of time to walk to get to the shop where it was, right?
How big is the ledger and how far back does it date?
It goes back several years. So it's, and it's pretty big. It's a thick kind of ledger. I mean, it's not too big for you to carry and everything, but this has been going on for a while. And there's
when was
hundreds
when
and
was
hundreds.
this orphanage founded?
Years ago. I mean, it's part of the realm. It's been around for a while. It was part of the city. It's been around for a long time. This ledger probably started well after it has been around. But
Okay.
Right.
it started several years back. So
I'm going to kindly also request to take it from Axis. And I'm going to also look and I'm going to scan and Kalon's like reading through it and he sees like Zenith. And so he's looking for those and he goes all the way back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And are there still children that were being sent to Zenith like 7 years ago? Several years ago, I should say.
There are several years ago, but this ledger only goes back maybe 5 years or so. It does appear that this is probably not the first ledger, right? But you also didn't see anything else in the room. There was nothing else there, right? So it looks like this has been going on for a long time, but this is the current ledger that was there.
This was her
Adoption
pact.
records. Well, let's put it this way. The hands pulled her through, and no one else in the facility seemed to be accepted. So. Okay, so you're heading straight for the shop.
Run into the collector.
Okay.
Speed walking.
So you get there, and it is late. I mean, we're talking.
Meandering.
Yeah, we're talking, with the time it took you to do all that and everything, you're looking at least midnight, right? So, you get to the shop. The shop, surprisingly, is open. You walk in.
I'm like opening the door and I'm just swinging it open. Yeah. Like, I'm like kind of annoyed. Like, I'm just like, the fuck did you just send us into?
When you walk in, the shop looks identical to the way you did when it was the middle of the day. The same person is behind the counter doing almost the exact same thing and looks up at you and goes, assuming that he is expecting you, you may proceed upstairs. Knock once.
Second door on the left, knock once, right? Okay, cool, bye.
Okay.
Still just like run up the stairs.
Furiously writing.
Yep.
Furiously writing, like trying to get as many names down as possible.
All right. So you knock once, and just as before, the door opens to darkness. I assume you step through?
Yes.
Okay. The private gallery beyond is unchanged. The collector stands where he stood before when you were last here, as though he hasn't moved. And it's, you see other small, like little attendants and everything. And the collector just has this look about him, just this, like, you even see this like slight glow in his eyes. Like it almost looks, he looks normal, but almost, strangely glowing, right? So you come in with I assume, are you going to present, what are you doing? You're going to present the relics and the ledger? Are you saying something?
Yeah. Mr. Morcant, you seem to have sent us on a very interesting mission now.
Mm-hmm.
As whoever has the ledger, like, presenting, but.
Yeah, right before we opened the door, I snapped it shut and threw it to the front of the group, and then I hid my version of the list inside my clothes.
Yep. And he doesn't even acknowledge you there until his attendants come up, and you see a gloved attendant. A couple of them, they step forward and gently accept the ledger from you and the relics. And they, put it down and they, slowly are looking through and they're examining it like a museum would examine it, right? And they're looking at each of the relics and everything. And then you see them, after a couple of minutes of that, they, put them gently like in a case and they slowly, gently close the book and they just look up at him and nod. And then they take it, and he goes, intact. And then his gaze, he looks at you. And I don't know if you have anything to say to him before he continues, or...
Wes definitely ain't saying shit.
Okay. And he's like,
Wes is confused as
Become
fuck.
the
Wes
exhibit.
was listening and watching through his hand. Hand snap back on. First thing he sees is the headmistress get yeeted into, a different plane, and then everyone's
Shadow
like
realm.
freaking out, and he's just like, okay.
I think Josie's just intently staring, and I think she's just very interested in what he has to say.
Yeah.
About this.
and he looks at you and he looks at all of you and he's like, you acted. He's like, I assume the covenant resolved itself. Such arrangements tend to be self-enforcing. And he kind of looks for a moment towards, the relics, and he's just like, structured systems often conceal their costs behind gentler language. He's like, all right. He's like, that was the assessment. This concludes the first measure. And he gestures subtly towards the gallery exit. Return tomorrow, and we will proceed.
Tomorrow. Right.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean first assessment?
He doesn't say anything.
Elon
Do you
like
have anything?
grunts a little bit, like frustratingly, and turns around and just kind of like grist, like he's like his fists are clenched. He's like pissed.
Do you have anything to say about the Iron Tith? The orphanage that was sacrificing children. You want to kind of like fill us in a little bit.
She authored her own terms. You chose to remove them.
Does that mean they're okay now? Like nothing else we got to do about that?
As I said, the covenant resolved itself. That's all he says. And he's just very confidently standing there, waiting for you to leave. Polite, but...
But before we go back outside, Kat's just pulling off the pajamas. Frustratingly, like pulling her hair out of the pigtails,
right.
shoving the stuff in her pack. All right, like, let's just get out of here. I need to sleep or drink or something. I don't know.
All right. So you guys leaving?
See you bright and early, boss.
All right. And so you do that. You heading back to the tavern or the inn, or what's your plan? I assume you're going to go get some rest, but it's up to you.
Axis will actually probably pull up the rear and kind of like tug on Aywin's like cloak and kind of like hold out the list. I'm gonna see if I can get this to Striker real quick. Maybe some kids can still be saved.
Yeah, I think he would definitely be interested in seeing what maybe he can send some other rangers over while we're busy on this mission right now, but I think that would be a very wise decision to do.
Yeah. All right.
That
And very much claps you super hard on the back, way harder than probably is intended, and starts running.
Nice.
I think if I'm walking next to Kalen, who looks visibly pissed and his fists are still clenched, I'm gonna just kind of mutter to him like I could have been a kid like that. Like that could have been me easily. I'm an orphan.
Yeah.
Fuck. So fucked up.
Yeah. I know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that some of those kids are towards the back of that. I don't know. There was a lot of kids that, when I was a part of the Zenith, would pass through. Just initiates coming in. We had, and he like looks around and he's like checking over his shoulder to like make sure no one's listening. But he's like, everyone had their use in the Zenith. I was a soldier, but there were kids that would come in who would have different manifestations. And I always just assumed that the kids were found on our missions. Now knowing that these kids were, we were having deals with orphanages, and he just kind of stops talking, and like he like shakes it off, and he's like, but then he like looks down and like realizes like that Kat is still like frustrated and like upset about her past, and he's just like, hey, I'm sorry, and I can't really change anything, but I'm here if you need to talk about anything. Okay, you know that.
Thanks. Means a lot. I don't know. There's a lot I'm not ready to talk about, but I appreciate it.
Well, when you feel right, I'm here.
Just keep walking.
That's all right. Cool. So, anybody else saying anything on the way back, or are you just kind of getting back to the inn?
I
Yeah,
think
I'm going back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Aywin is going to slowly just start walking slower from the group, and just kind of, whenever a next left turn is available, just starts turning left, and he's gonna head towards the college and do some late night studying
Okay.
and research.
Okay. That's fine. And you're doing that. Are you going to take enough time for a long rest or no?
I only need 4 hours.
Yeah.
so
No, that's fine.
I can go. I'll do 4 hours of studying, and then
Head
4
back.
hours of
Head back to the
Yeah.
inn and sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing? Are you just going back to bed, or are you just hanging out in the tavern?
Yeah.
Or?
Going back to the tavern.
Yeah, same.
Axis is running the list to Striker.
Yeah.
Josie, how did you know about that, what were they called? The one that
The-
sacrifices the kids.
The ivory tith.
Yeah, the ivory tooth.
That was in the ledger.
Yeah.
So everything I knew about actually no, because I did a good history check.
Yeah, you've heard of them before?
Right, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I really like learning. I do.
And-
But I may not look like it, but I like reading, and I like just studying in my free time.
I'd never heard of them. It's kind of crazy that, I mean, like, obviously I know that they're like evil people out there that sacrifice children and stuff for evil things, but that's, I don't know.
Yeah, stuff like
Just
that.
wasn't
Stuff
expecting
like
that.
that makes me surprisingly thankful for some of my upbringing. Which sounds insane coming out of my mouth, but at least I wasn't sacrificed to a higher power. Yeah.
Has Josie ever talked to the group about her like how she grew up or where she grew up, or no?
You would probably know that she is not new at all to the criminal world. But
Right.
other than that, like, she keeps her details to the minimum.
I mean, do you want to talk about it? I mean, were your I mean, I know you've been doing this for a long time, but were your parents like nice? Were they? How'd you get into this?
Long story short, my parents, they didn't give two shits about me. I ended up running away, and I just ended up being really good at crime. That's the Cliff Notes version of it. Josie inventing Cliff Notes canon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it named after
maybe-
an archivist of the realm named Cliff, right?
maybe get a few drinks in me, and I can give you the more detailed version another time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to relate as someone who lost my family, to running away from them. But I mean,
Yeah,
like everyone's shit is different, so it's
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. I liked my family.
Yeah, and I envy having people to mourn, family wise.
Yeah. Sort of sucks either way, huh?
Oh, cheers to that.
We have a drink before bed.
You want to? Yeah, I was just about to say, you want to get a drink?
Yeah.
This is getting a little too. I don't like what's still going on in my heart right now.
The Drunken Archer Tavern. Yeah, if you go into the tavern and you still see the drunken archer sitting in the corner, drunk at the table that he's always at with his stuff there, and he has the long sandy blonde hair, and asking around and everything. His name is Armalas. So, and Aywin,
Okay.
you know this. You've met Armalas before.
Yeah, I'm not
right,
there.
right.
Though.
You're not there. Yeah.
Not there yet. Yeah.
I'm having a study montage.
Yeah, I think how long? Yeah, how long until you guys get back? Like, how many hours? How many hours do we wait up thinking like, oh, maybe we should wait a little bit until they get back?
I'll be back in 4-ish hours.
Wow.
I Josie definitely doesn't wait that long.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like 4 a.m. when I
I'm
come
not
back.
waiting that. Yeah.
Access
They're
isn't
probably-
gone long. They're probably going basically to go see the Duke and see if he's awake. If he's not awake, then they will leave the list with another trusted ranger
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to give to him in the morning, because they don't want to wake him up because he's been going through shit.
Now, one thing you would know, so if you can still go to the keep and do this, but Galrus and Maldris are former rangers. They are, so they can get him anything you need.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you could head back. Like, they are retired rangers from long ago, right? So they are like his right hand.
Okay.
Men. So you could do it that way too if you choose, but it's up to
Yeah.
you. So
No. I'll actually do it that way then,
Mhm.
because above table, I don't think Access really wants to go see Stryker yet.
right, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, kind of then a little retconning. Instead of like saying that they run back to the keep, they actually are kind of like running ahead of the group a little bit to get to the bar so that they can get the notes, so that way they can send it ahead.
And Maldris listens, he's the one who runs the tavern. So he, you come in and give him the notes, and he's like, yeah, sure, I can get these to Stryker right away.
I think
So then is at the bar like this.
Yeah. Looks like you could use a drink.
Water.
Water. All right.
oh my god. If we're all having a couple friendly drinks before bed, I
Right.
think I'm pulling out like a deck of cards, and I'm like, anyone want to play cards? I need to get my mind off things.
Nice.
I promise I won't cheat. I know I know you've seen me do it. I won't cheat this time.
Rolling an insight.
I'm also rolling an insight.
Oh, hold on.
Natural 20.
10.
See, this is where you guys should let me do the blind rolls for each of you, right?
Yeah.
So there are makers hands decks, every tavern has them, and that's like the poker of the realm, right? So I have the rules. You don't have to read them now. So
Yeah, I think we're shooting the shit. We're playing
Right.
some
Yeah, why
cards
the
to
hell
take our mind
not?
off things.
Yep.
Fill me in.
Josie, you rolled a 20.
Natural 20 on my insight.
Yeah, you can tell that like she might cheat. A couple more drinks later, she'll probably try to cheat. You won't know when it, like, you know her well enough to know that you won't know when it happens because she's like really good with the sleight of hand. But you suspect at some point that she's cheating. So
Yeah, Joe will just she'll raise an eyebrow and she'll just keep an extra eye in your direction.
yeah.
But she's
Kalon's
she's a good sport about it.
Kalon, as opposed to usually just going up to sleep, actually, like he was sitting at the bar, and when you offered cards, he's just been drinking the blood wine that he ordered before. But he kind of looks over and he's like, and so like he just lumbers over and he like pulls a stool and he just like sits down and like he just looks at everyone. He's like, deal me in.
Let's go. Josie cheers at that.
I think Kat can do like that sort of cardistry type thing. So she's doing some fancy things. She's cutting the deck fun. She's
Which is
feeling it
good
out,
because
like-
it's a 72 card deck. So that's, you know.
Damn.
That's a hefty boy.
With her tiny little
Impressive.
gnome
Right,
hands.
right. That's pretty good.
They're gnome-sized cards, so in all of our hands, they're just like this.
The gnome size
Kalon's like-
cards.
Yeah,
Right.
What is this?
it's like
Amazing.
Kalon and Axis are right next to each other. I can't fucking see it.
Is that a 2?
No, it's a crown.
That makes it so easy to slide a hand.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are up doing that. I don't know if you any more conversations or anything, or what do you just playing cards all night until you guys get tired?
Just
I-
and then-
normal
feel like-
stuff.
Kalon, as he drinks more blood wine, will like more and more like try and get more people to try blood wine. Because he wants to like get people to try orc stuff.
That sounds delicious to Joe.
Yeah,
like your
I'm
hip-
in. I'm so
It's
in.
like your hipster friend trying to get you on this new IPA.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Kalon, like as soon as everyone shows interest, he like turns around and he like just grabs like glasses from like other tables that like are clearly used, and he's like kind of drunk and he like
Oh.
puts them in front of everyone and he just fills them all up with blood wine.
It's not like
He's like,
actual blood,
"Cheers."
is it?
No, they just call it blood wine because of the color. It's a deep red,
Josie,
but it's rich. Try it, drink it. Cheers.
she looks disappointed that doesn't taste like blood.
Yeah,
But like-
if you want real blood in it,
The-
you can go to the Dire Candle.
The original recipes from long ago were made with fermented blood, but you know some of the newer ones are more like blood wine. They're blood substitutes. You know.
Oh my God,
Adjacent.
what can I roll for fun for myself to see if I like it or not?
Well, I mean that's just a preference thing, so I guess it's a.
It's a preference thing.
yeah,
I
right.
think she likes it. I think
Yeah.
she likes
What is it? Yeah, Ken, what does this taste like?
Real thick and rich. I mean, think of it as like almost oh my God, what is it? The
The only thing
I've
could
drawn
think
a
is
blank.
maybe a port wine.
the port wine. Thank you. That's actually what I was thinking. Port
Oh,
wine.
like a sweet, so
but
sweet.
no, but it's
But
like
like-
got a sweetness, but it's like there's a heavy like spiciness and musk underneath, right? It's aged and it's like so it's as thick as a port wine, but it has all this other stuff
Okay.
in it. That would be, you know, that's where I was going for. It's like you hear bulp, bulp, bulp. So it's like, you know, thick as oil.
So it's like a
thick as
port
yeah.
mixed with a Zinfandel.
Yeah, except it's like
Interesting.
spicy, like as in heat spice, like you know, it's orcs that brew it, right? So it's, you know, you might, if anything, you'd make a Constitution check to see if maybe you can handle it, right?
Yeah.
The chat saying it's Malort.
You're right. Oh God.
Oh,
God.
my Lord.
Oh God.
For the record, I'm from
Constitution-
Chicago.
Okay,
I
my
don't-
constitution's
God.
good.
Nobody does.
Not many do.
I'm imagining kind of like a wine mixed with like that Jägermeister taste. Where
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
almost
there you
so
go.
Savory and spicy
Yeah.
and herby that you're like, what the fuck? Who
But
made this and thought
also-
they should sell it?
There's like an you taste like the iron underneath too from the blood, like
Okay,
from the
that's-
because it is like a fermented blood, right? That's the whole point.
Okay, then she's not totally disappointed.
I like
I
it.
honestly
I
just
like
sat
it.
above table. I just said that because I had no idea, but I like the idea that it's actually fermented blood better.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's at least the vision that I had
Axis
in my
has
head, you
had-
know. And yes, I think I saw somebody in the chat in our last episode above table, right, mentioned, oh, like Klingon blood wine. Well, that's where I got the name from, right? But I thought, hey, what a
Right.
great thing, right? The orcs would have a thick, you know, kind of blood wine, right? So
Yeah,
Wes
Cat's,
is
Anyway,
not,
I'm
kinda-
Cat's
drunk.
not picky.
Wes is kind of off in the corner, really keeping to himself, kind of studying his amulet and everything. Thinking back of how he entered it, kind of freaked out a little bit that he was able to get in and then get back out. And looks over at you guys and notices that you're playing cards. And like studies for a second to see what game you're playing, and then I'm gonna like kind of stealthily take out my own card set and take whatever like the best hand is of cards. And like kind of like
Son
wedge
of a
wedge
bitch.
them in my fingers and let my hand crawl up like stealthily behind you up onto like up Josie's leg, and just like my hand's just like tapping her kind of like under the table, and she just looks down and sees like the perfect hand.
Doesn't even like does absolutely tries to hide it, but just slow like accepts it as stealthily as she can.
So, in the game, would you? And I want to say, the perfect hand would literally
Like-
be like.
like a really good hand.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't-
okay,
I
okay.
don't-
So yeah, that would make because a
I'm not gonna
perfect
hand her like
hand
a
would be
royal
like
flush, but you know, something that she's probably gonna win with. You know,
yeah. No, when
I'm rolling sleight of hand with disadvantage. Is anyone's passive perception above 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is.
Okay, so you all notice that Cat is drunk enough that she's trying to do her usual like stuff with the cards, but you can see a little bit of what she's trying to do because she's going kind of slow because she's getting kind of drunk off the blood wine.
after like one
Kalon
glass,
just like
right?
looks over at like Kat and sees her just like fumbling, and like he just looks around at everyone else and then just like kind of like chuckles to himself but doesn't say anything. Like he doesn't care. He finds it kind of cute.
Josie just pretends to not look as if she didn't just get a hand handed to her. So she didn't-
I rolled a 22 in my hand stealth check, so none of you see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Stealth.
Holy, I rolled a natural 20 on my stealth check to receive it. So
Nice.
It's you two.
do you know what dice is rolling all these nat 20s?
The ones he doesn't
Yeah,
touch.
nice.
No, the ones that he got me. It has like our
Aw.
initials on the
Aw,
nat
they're
20s.
used with Jay.
Oh,
See?
Hey,
What's up with you? I think
They're
you
wa-
two are both buying
they're
each other
weighted.
loaded dice, right?
they're weighted.
There we go.
This is our biggest scam yet.
right.
No shit.
You have
100%.
a
Also
saving
using
throw at negative 10.
Thaumaturgy.
20.
Using thaumaturgy to make the candlelight like change color and stuff.
That's so cute.
Right. Yeah.
All right, is anybody getting completely slashed?
Axis
mean-
actually is not drinking the blood wine. Axis is continuing to drink their water.
All right,
Has
so
Max ever drank an alcohol at all, if in any of the time we've spent with them?
Maybe a very
so.
specific glass of wine, and that's probably about it. Most of the time, they only drink water.
Curious.
So if Kat is drinking and getting completely slashed, I need Kat to make a Constitution save.
Oh, I'll make I'll make a Constitution saving throw. It's actually a 15. It's not bad.
Okay, you feel a little queasy, but you're doing pretty well. You're doing all right after say an hour or two. So
I think Cat's sitting like in the chair at the table. Cat's sitting like cross-legged, and Gia is under the table right in front of my chair, and she's got her head like in Cat's lap, and Cat's just sort of like giving her these little scritches, and like when you like grab like in your cat or your dog is being really cute, you just grab you grab their face and you're like, I just need to like she's like holding holding Gia, and she's doing that thing where it's like mwah, 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 like there's so many forehead kisses. And she's like, I love you so much. I love you so much. You're so cute. You're the best. You're the best. And then she's like, I literally would not be alive without Gia. She saved my life. She saved my fucking life.
Rescued
I
who?
would not be alive without you.
So at this point, is anybody else continuing to drink?
I get my hand back and then I go to bed.
Okay.
I will I'm watching Kat like snuggle her Drake, and you actually notice like something. Maybe you might notice actually something, but and you can roll for this, I guess, but he is looking at you, getting really close to your Drake like that, and maybe you probably haven't noticed this before, but he's drunk for the first time and he's never that up this late, but he is kind of a little bit confused. He's got a look of confusion, and he kind of he was about to pour himself another glass of blood wine, and then he was like, and he puts it down, and then he's like, I'm going to bed. And then he gets up and walks away.
And
Wait,
how
can
long?
Can I insight check the confusion or something?
Any insight you have right now would be with a disadvantage. Any rolls you make, right?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Could
I'm not
I?
great at insight.
Could I?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah. You do it.
I'm fucking sober.
You sober motherfucker.
Make a and Dave,
Hey.
you can make a either charisma or probably a charisma check, or do a charisma roll, and whoever gets higher.
I rolled
He's probably
19.
gonna get higher. Yeah, I see nothing. I just see you're confused.
I think Kat's not even paying attention. She's just
Right. Because if Cat stays up too much longer and continues to drink, you're going to need to make another con roll with a save with disadvantage.
oh my god. No, she's not getting wasted.
Okay.
She's not getting wasted. We're just having fun with the cards.
Right.
and then she's going to bed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone's like, I'm going to bed, and Kat's like, another one.
Another one. Let's go.
I have a feeling Axis is
That's fine.
so bad with cards. They cannot remember the rules for the life of them.
Okay, so who's and at some point Aywin has to come back.
At some point.
Yeah.
Whoever's still at the bar at 4 a.m., I will find you.
I don't think I'm staying up till 4 a.m.
Yeah,
I
I
don't need
think-
to be
I think
exhausted
Josie would be
tomorrow.
in bed by
It was
then.
midnight when we went to the collector, so it has to be 2.
Oh, it's a good point. It's not that. We're probably gonna have to sleep in tomorrow.
It's not. It's late.
All right. So
Axis will probably be awake until Kat and Josie go to bed, and then they'll go to bed.
cool.
Yeah.
So everybody can once you're in bed and everything, everybody can take a long rest, right?
Okay.
And you get up in the morning. I assume at some point, right? And do you all meet?
Eventually.
Yeah, you all meet down in the tavern, or how? Kind of waiting for each other, or you? What's happening?
Yeah, I will be down there first thing in the morning, waiting.
Yeah.
You would have
Breakfast.
found Aywin already at the bar there with a coffee in hand.
Cool.
Usually Kalon's first up, but not this morning.
All right.
Yeah, Josie sleeps in after drinking.
Yeah, I think I sleep in a little bit.
So yeah, and as you sleep in, you do all that as you guys are coming down. I mean, Maldris is making you good breakfast and stuff like that. Maybe not quite as good as Mug Hugs, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's
So-
close.
It's never as good as Mogo's.
You can tell though that there are a few of the recipes that are the same, right? So they are. You can tell they're friends and they know each other. So yeah, you're once you all eventually do get up, you're kind of at breakfast. And what's the plan?
Was there a
Just
time
chow
that we had to
down.
be back?
He just said tomorrow.
I just said tomorrow. Yep.
We're always punctual according to that guy, so I don't think it matters what time we go.
I think we should go. Look, we don't know what he's going to put on our plate today, okay? Last time we were breaking demonic pacts. Today, we could be doing something worse. So we might want to give ourselves the time to accomplish what we need to, because we got to start figuring this out.
I'm on board with that. I don't want to keep waiting for answers.
Yes, I agree.
All right. Go ahead. Were you going to say something?
We'll start
Nope.
making our way
Okay.
to the connector.
We head off.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So you guys are making your way over there. You are, as you're walking over, you kind of notice that you get kind of in the middle of some of these buildings, that the birds kind of scatter. And you, in the distance, I need everybody to make a kind of a perception check.
Oh God.
16.
Natural 20.
20.
Nice.
15.
7.
Okay, the two that got the 20s, you hear a click, a metallic click, off in the distance that you recognize as a crossbow going click, click. And you hear some boot steps. Now,
Oh, fuck.
I have to pull up owlbear
Oh.
right now.
yeah, let me do this. And
I would say as soon as I hear that,
whoa.
cast moment to think and just take a second to like look around,
Okay.
and like use a search or a study action to see if I can pinpoint where it came from.
Oh God.
Okay.
In this.
So you hear it, and it sounds like it came. Now you can rearrange yourselves on this in this spot here, but you kind of have to stay in this general area here, like within this little like area. This is where you'd be. Yeah,
Circle.
okay, you're right. Kind of where you guys are at. Like you can rearrange yourselves in there. And that's going to be, you know, like you can leave a space or two in between you, but you'd all be walking together, right? So you hear that it came from in front of you and up. All right. You don't know how far, but that's where you kind of hear it. And then coming out from up here. And you see them as soon as they do. This guy comes walking towards you, gets to about there, kind of out of that little alleyway. And says, you know, he was walking towards you, but he was kind of undercover at first. Then he kind of walks towards you and he's like, by decree of the Crimson Reaper, the Gravehand Syndicate is sentenced. Dead preferred, proof required. Roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
You want to bet, bitch? Bet.
Start.
Okay. Oh, wait.
God damn it.
Oh, wait. I have really good initiative? I forgot. It's so weird playing a high dexterity character when you played really low dexterity characters. in the
Right.
past.
Let's see.
I played a paladin that had -2 dexterity. So
Oh my God.
Yikes.
it's very different to have +5.
Okay, so all right, one at a time. Who wants to go first? Give me your initiative.
I
7.
rolled 8.
Wes was an 8.
No, 24.
A 24.
Wow.
Fuck.
Nice. Aywin was a 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Axis was also a 7.
All right, who wants to go first out of you two?
Josie got a 19.
You want to roll for it?
Yeah.
Just do initiative again.
Oh, you win.
Dirty 20. All right,
win.
I'll go first between the two.
Okay, so then we'll give Axis one more. Who am I missing? Kalon? Or
In the bathroom.
oh, he's not there. Okay, Cat.
21.
All right. And we will put Kalon in when he gets here, assuming he doesn't roll higher than a 24. I guess we'll wait. At least for a minute. Okay, but Wes is up first.
Is it? You said is it just this guy, or did I hear?
You hear a crossbow bolt. You heard a sound. It would sound like a crossbow bolt from in front of you and up. Now you can.
Does this guy have a crossbow?
Take it. He does not.
Okay.
He's the only person you see right now.
All right. I will. I'll walk up here. Be like, sorry. I actually have a lot of plans. Need to stay alive. Bonus action hex him,
Okay.
and then I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Yep. Let me do this. Oop, that's not the right. Attachments. I know I've got hex in here somewhere.
Sorry.
It's okay. Roll your initiative.
2.
Really? Really?
2.
Okay.
Oh
And
my
we were worried it was
God.
above a 24.
2.
Okay. All right.
What did
Well,
Josie get again?
technically 4, actually. Technically 4.
19.
Sorry.
Oh, 4.
4.
That makes a big difference.
Still last.
It's 4. It's 4. It's 4.
Okay, hang on a second.
It's fine.
Cold in
There
here.
we go. Okay. All right, so Wes, you hexed him and you're doing Eldritch Blast on him?
Yep. So I kind of like turn. I like wind my time amulet a little bit, and the eye in the middle of it kind of glows red, and then my eyes glow red, and I point at him, and his eyes like flash red for a second, and then I hold out my hand,
Mhm.
cast Eldritch Blast. It's a 19 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
That'll be 12 points of force damage, 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. So you hit him, and that hits. What else is that? It for Wes, or has he got more?
That is it for me.
Okay. The next ones up are the bad guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they rolled
But there's
high.
Yeah, they did.
But there's only one guy, Den.
Plural? Plural?
How is that possible, Den?
This
Well, now.
feels like cheating.
Yeah. Okay. So the captain here comes up. Well, the first thing he does is he uses an ability. And he essentially marks Wes as the first one.
No.
Now we're
Also,
gonna-
just matters. I'm hexing his strength as well, so he would have
Okay.
disadvantage on any strength checks.
Yep, that's fine. I'm going to use Hunter's Mark, but it's technically a special ability. So he marks one creature he can see within 60 feet for a minute. And the first attack made each round against the marked target has advantage. So, And if you drop to 0 hit points, he gets healed. He casts that. Now, we're going to pause him. What happens is, as soon as he does that, you see on the top of the roof, an archer pops up.
Oh,
Ooh,
It's okay,
Not
guys.
the
It's just one.
snipers.
It's okay.
What's
it's
up,
just one.
bitch?
And
That's why you said plural. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, it's only 2 of them.
clearly.
Of course.
2 of them.
Yeah, if they wanted
Cunt.
people fucking dead and they're gonna attack them in the streets, they would come with one guy's back.
right. And you
That guy
see
has a really big gun.
One.
the
One of them
sniper.
being a known Mystoran Ranger hero. Just 2, I think. Just 2. Bring your longbow.
Right. The sniper, and he hasn't moved. He is going to cast a Reaper Bolt, is what we're calling it, at you, at Wes.
Oh,
He
That's
rolls.
fun.
Ready to get reaped?
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, he hits for
Okay.
Uh-oh.
for 9 damage.
Oof.
I'm going to decelerate that.
Okay.
Nice. Exactly 9.
Okay.
hey, let's go.
So you see the bolt comes in,
I'm gonna
and,
decelerate.
and hits you, but it's
I would like to say that I'm looking at the captain right now, and then the bolt comes in, and before it gets me, it just slows down and then just falls in front of me.
Yep.
And I just look
So
up at the
cool.
guy and just smirk.
Yep. Now
Badass.
you see him, the first one kind of does that, and he takes a second shot at you. Obviously, this one is not with advantage. And he hits
Okay.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
And as
I
he
stopped
does that, then immediately afterwards, because he's kind of behind, he drops back down and is basically under full cover.
Motherfucker.
And he's it's like a 3-story building, right? So he's up on the top there.
Nat 20 on concentration.
At the same time, the captain comes up and takes a swing at Wes. And that one misses. He actually swings and just literally whiffs. Takes another swing at you. That one will hit for oh no. Wait. For 6 damage.
Okay.
Then you hear rustling behind you, and you see here, this guy comes around the corner,
Oh no.
comes up
Blade twin.
and
Ooh,
attacks
There's 2 of them.
attacks Josie.
14 on my con save.
What's your armor class?
17.
Okay, he hits for 9 damage.
Okay.
He takes another attack and hits again with his 2 blades for 5 damage.
Okay.
This one over
Ouch.
here comes out.
There's the other twin.
Another.
They were twins.
Oh no!
attacks Cat. What's
I thought it
Cat's
was a
AC?
metaphor.
17.
Okay, his first attack misses. And his second attack misses. So he comes up and with his blades and misses. And then finally, this guy comes out from the alley.
Oh my goodness.
Go away, you bitch! Chain? Who the fuck?
He's the breaker
Let's
of
see.
chains.
And what is the range on that?
Range? Nuh-uh. That's not allowed.
Tell me he's gonna like
He's
Don't
got-
yank
Get
me.
over
Don't
it.
yank
over
me.
here.
Don't
He-
yoink the paladin.
Finish him.
Okay, so he actually comes out and tosses, he steps up here, tosses a net over Axis. And let's
net.
see. Yeah.
Who's a net?
I'm not an animal. I was gonna say.
On that bending.
You tossed
She
a
is
net?
right there.
What's your AC?
20.
The net hits you, it wraps you up, and you are restrained. Let me get restrained out. Here we go.
Oh, my good old friend restrained.
And you can make on your turn. You can make you can try to escape it, right? So that would be
Yeah.
an action to do that. Let's see. And then he does that, and then he makes a whip attack against
Pinky.
he steps forward. Yeah, exactly. The range, I think, is it 15? I thought it was 15. Oh, no, it's 10. So he comes up. Actually, he's going to do this. He is going to make the whip attack against Wes.
Okay.
And he hits. And it is...
Super effective.
Okay, so what happens is he pulls you next to him, and it also does... yeah, come on. Seven slashing damage. And I think that is it for these guys. So.
You rolled another nat 20 on concentration.
It goes for attack.
Go.
All right, now
You hit the first time?
Cat is up.
Yeah, but I would love to roll
Okay.
20.
This guy's right up on top of me, so I am going to sort of like pull out my scimitar, my short sword, and
Mhm.
and I'm gonna make one attack with the scimitar,
Okay.
which is going to be a what is that? 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Oh no, not 17, more than that. 19.
Okay.
That's a D6. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna do ensnaring strike. As you hit the target, grasping vines appear on it. Yeah. Strength saving throw it needs to make.
Okay. What's the DC?
It is 13.
Okay, he makes it. What is there an effect?
Okay, then yeah. On a successful save, the vines shrivel. Okay, yeah. So no effect from that.
Okay. Okay.
And then that's action, bonus action. That's my turn, and I think Gia will just be flanking Gia, like sort of like circles around him and gets behind him, and because I didn't use my bonus action to command her, that'll be just dodge action on her turn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it for now.
All right. Then after Cat is Josie.
All right. Can I take the help action to cut access out of the net?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I would say it's
You
a
could also like come around here and I can still get flanking. I just can't move.
Yeah, I could do that with my movement. But can I? So action, I'm cutting access out of the net.
yeah, and then it would be on your turn.
They would get advantage on getting out, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
However you want to rule it.
We could do that, but you'd have to. The thing is, if you're cutting access out, that would probably take you'd have to stay there and do it, right?
Okay, so I
for
can't move.
access to get advantage. Yeah, I mean that would be kind of the case, right? Because you're sitting there, essentially ignoring this guy. Now you could do. I mean,
okay.
you could do an attack first. I suppose you could go around, attack, and then go back around.
I have a bonus action attack. But if well, no, because if I end my turn next to them, I can't move there. I'll just I just want to cut. I want to cut them out. I'll worry about the flanking later. If I still have a bonus action, can I do an offhand attack?
Sure. We'll say that you did that first, and then you went to cut access out.
So I'll
right?
attack first. Yeah. And then that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. And then let me make sure. Let me see if I get sneak attack. I don't know what the ruling is on if someone's restrained.
If you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
And also if
I
an
can
ally's within 5 feet, but I want to make sure that 5 feet, like,
I don't think
Restraint
it would matter.
doesn't do anything for that.
it doesn't.
No.
No.
Yeah. Oh, incapacitated. Okay, as long as you're not incapacitated. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still
I get-
conscious for now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll sneak attack. That is 2d6 plus 1d6. So that is all fours, 4, 8, 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
At the guy. And then I'm spending my action. I'm cutting access out of the net, and I'm just grumbling. We ask before we get out the whips and the snares and all the stuff. And that's gonna end my turn.
Cool. All
Like,
right.
out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, we do?
Well, I mean, in general, people ask that. You ask. A decent person should ask permission before.
It's called
Anyone does
consent.
Anyways.
All right. After Josie, Aywin is up.
Okay.
Fuck 'em
The
up.
stars will come out in the book form. He's starting to panic as he sees so many enemies just appearing out of nowhere in such a quick fashion. He is going to flip to a certain page of his book. He's going to wipe part of the blood just from the inside of his arm, just from the infection he's dealing with. Smack his hand on the book. The book is going to turn into just a line of stars that go into the ground, and it's going to spread out all around. And at each node point where the stars stop, they're going to open up like a little portal. And in each portal, these wolves are just going to start to come out of the portal, almost like clawing up from underneath the ground. And he is going to cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to cast 8 wolves. I would like 3. I would like 1 here, 1 here,
Okay.
1 here,
Let's
1 here, 1 here.
do this. I think we
6,
got.
7, and 8.
Woo!
Let's pull
Do they get pack
out.
tactics?
It's like a DMing
do.
nightmare.
They do get pack tactics.
Oh, I thought
I have used conjure
Yes!
animals before, and we've just said that the wolves roll after me if you don't want to roll
Here,
individual initiatives for each wolf,
How many of them?
because that would be a pain. 8.
I'll
Because I
let
can summon.
You should be able to place these. If not, let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Sir, those are boars.
I know.
I can place it.
Okay, I can place them.
Yeah,
So
1, 2,
I
3,
want
4,
3
5,
around
yeah.
the captain.
And then we'll just,
Fuck
you
that
know,
guy.
if you guys want to like number
want-
them, that would be cool.
I
so
want-
that we know.
I want 2 around the chain breaker.
Mm-hmm.
I want 2 around that that blade twin, and then 1 at this blade twin. Yep, that's perfect.
All right.
I don't know when you want them to be in initiative. If I'll
They'd
let
probably
you
just go with
decide.
you, like after you.
okay, they can go with me.
Usually that's what we do.
We can do
for-
that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So that'll be my action.
Unless it says in
Kalon's-
if it says in the spell, you could check that too. If there's something specific,
Oh,
otherwise
let me-
it'll just go with you.
Let me see. Summon face spirits that form around you. Occupy space range. Follow. Choose one of the following. Each beast considered fey disappears when it drops to 0 hit points. Friendly to you and your companions. It says roll initiative for the summoned creature as a group, which has its own turn.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to do that, go
So
for
if
it.
you want, sure.
Roll it, and I will
What is-
add it.
+2 to the initiative, which I also have. 17.
Okay.
And then Kalon, since you're the closest one to me, as these wolves, and these wolves don't look like normal. Look into, like, when you look at the wolves, instead of like seeing almost a creature's body, it's like looking into space, like you're looking into the vastness and like the infinity of space. And Kalon, as you look over at Aywin, you'll notice one star goes underneath him, and then another star goes above him, and 2 portals pop up, and just like in the video game portal, he'll go through the one at his feet, and and then he'll appear through the one above him, kind of like just go through like a little portal thing. But when he comes out, he is also completely just like infinite stars. Like when you look into him, look at his body. And I'm going to cast bonus action Starry Archer form as my wild shape. And with that, I get a Starry Archer attack as my bonus action with that.
I love this
And-
class.
Dude,
It's
this
very
guy
fun.
fucks.
It's very fun.
He's
So,
also
sorry
a little higher than you guys in level, not
Yeah.
by
One
I think
level.
He's,
Yeah.
One
he's
level.
a 5 druid,
I think
right?
you're 2.
No,
You're level 6,
are-
aren't you?
Oh yeah, I thought you guys were 5.
That's level 4.
No,
right?
we're 4.
Oh. Well, to be fair, I've only
This
done
guy's
druid
OP.
stuff, and I'm only level 5 druid. I haven't done any of my level multi-classed into. But so Starry Archer form, so I'm just literally a bunch of stars, and you can see that I have like a quiver on my back now. And essentially I'm going to almost take 2 fingers like this, grab a little arrow from behind me, pull back,
Mhm.
and a string forms, and I'm going to shoot a shot at the captain, because I don't like that guy.
Okay.
Let's see.
Nice.
Nice. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And not great. 5 points of radiant damage, good sir.
Okay, let me make sure he's not. Yeah, no, good. 5 points of radiant damage. All right.
And I think I've caused a lot of mayhem, so I think I'm just gonna
Skedaddle.
Yep, he's just gonna go way over here.
Yeah, right. Get out of the way.
Yeah, I think he'll stay here for right now.
Okay. If that's it, then Axis is up.
Okay. Is it gonna be
Advantage.
strength to get out of this?
Let's see. It is a. Where did I have this? It is a DC. I had it. Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Strength check.
Check or saving throw?
Check. Because you're actively trying to get out of it.
13.
And that was with advantage?
With advantage.
Yeah.
You don't get out of it. You're still entangled.
Yeah. Great.
You needed a 14. Okay. Anything else Axis is doing? I know there's only limited stuff you can do with
That's
restraint.
my action. I don't think I've got anything bonus action.
Yeah, let's see.
Nope.
Okay. Then next up is Kalon.
Okay, so just seen a big light show in front of me. Kalon's gonna kind of just see all this happening. Everything's kind of caught him off guard. He also rolled really low on the perception check for the initial crossbow bolt, so he didn't hear shit. Like he's off. He should not have been drinking last night. It's like the one time I don't hear anything. So he's gonna look around. He's like seeing everything happen. Like Axis is in a net. Josie's like, there's wolves coming out of portals.
Right.
Like arrow goes by me, and through all the madness, like he just looks, and then he just sees like Cat past Aywin, like dealing with it, and so he's gonna run straight up next to Cat and attack the Blade Twin.
Okay.
That is a 18.
The 18 will hit.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. So that is going to be 15 points of damage.
Wow, 15. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled really high on my 2d6.
That was pretty good.
And then I'm also going to Divine Smite.
Right on.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Divine Smite. Give me a second.
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Like that bitch.
Yeah. And that ooh. That's another 12 points of radiant.
Ooh. 12.
Alive?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he
God damn.
is definitely bloodied.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna run over and just like I'm not even gonna like count it as two actions. Like just sees Cat getting attacked and like surrounded, and he just runs. He just pulls his sword out, and again, like just like a big like when he hits, it just sounds like this like boom kind of like it's kind of like a little like, but like it's very quick and it's just gone immediately. But like again, like just like the slash upwards and just like a flash of sunlight, and then he just steadies himself again. And yeah, that is everything.
Okay.
That's a get off my girl if I ever saw one.
That's right. After that guy missed 2 attacks at me. So I imagine I dodged out of the way.
Right.
He fucking like swung and he went off guard, and then up behind him, just like bam.
Giant great sword.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Cat just looks up and goes like, "Thanks."
Yeah. I'm just breathing, and I just sort of I like after the hit, I hear that, and I like look down, but I'm kind of so like aggressively going for him. I'm like, right. Don't even say anything. I'm just like,
okay, so Wes is up.
Cool. I will continue to e-blast the captain.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. It's a 25 to hit.
Jesus.
That will hit.
Fuck yeah. That is 14 force damage.
Okay.
Still up.
He is.
Oh, fuck yeah. I rolled max damage. And then 6 necrotic.
6. Okay. Boom. Yeah, he's not even bloodied yet, so.
Oh, good.
Oh, lovely.
Great. That's
Yeah,
nice.
Okay. Well, I am. So
You got some buddies though. You got some buddies.
that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So, it is now the bounty hunters.
Not the wolves.
No, they would go in order. You cast them, and they'll go the next time. So the archer pops up, aims at Wes, takes a shot. What was it to hit Wes again? I'm sorry.
16.
With that hits, just hits.
Okay.
Or hang on. Oh, no, that was for 11 points of damage.
Okay. I'm decelerating that.
Okay.
It was 11.
11.
Yeah, I take 4.
You take 4? Okay.
Yeah.
And the archer takes his second shot and hits.
Buddy.
We're going to do this one.
Yikes.
For 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. So
I have dropped hex.
you what?
I have dropped concentration on hex.
Damn it.
Okay. So let's do this. Just put it off there. The tree is hexed.
Got a 9.
The tree's not hexed.
That's right. Right now, the twin blade number 1 down near Josie uses their bonus action to disengage and kind of rolls between Josie and the wolf here. Pops over to.
Would he get an opportunity? Would the wolf number 6 get and 7
No,
both?
he
get?
No, he
disengaged.
disengaged.
Oh, he disengaged.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. My
Yeah.
bad.
And so then he rolls this way and attacks Cat. And these guys, he's doing that because when they work together, they get a little bit of a bonus. Let's see.
I was not paying attention.
All right.
Yeah, I was
so-
about to say that's like the worst person to go after right now.
Sorry, what's Cat's armor class?
17.
17. Okay, his first attack misses. His second attack hits
Okay.
for 9 damage.
9. 9.
No.
Now, twin blade number 2 also attacks Cat and hits for 10 damage.
10
Oy.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. You know what I can do after I take that second hit?
Yep.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Mhm.
to. This is the feat that I took. Is a gnome feat that you
Okay.
can take once per short rest. Immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn, or until you attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. So that second attack hits me,
Yeah.
and I vanish. I get slashed from one side, and I get slashed from the other side, and I'm starting to look a little bit bloodied. So
Yeah.
I just I sort of like I do this thing like where like I go in front of me, and like as my arm passes, like I just become invisible, and the rest of my body vanishes.
Okay. So when you do that, trying to think. That's an interesting one. Because if you're invisible, my assumption is you would also immediately move out of the spot you're in, right? Because this guy would know where you were and would probably strike at you, even though invisibility gives you. But
yeah.
I'm
No,
trying to think
I mean,
about that.
I'm still in the spot that I'm in.
Yeah.
No, I think Cat does this after I take the second attack and take the damage. I'm not saying.
Yeah. No.
negate
Right.
anything.
Yeah, but this Blade 2 still has one more attack, is my point.
Okay. I mean, I can't move. It's just my reaction
Yeah.
to turn invisible.
You know what,
so
though?
he knows that I'm probably still there.
I'll give him disadvantage because that
So,
would have
yeah.
been. I think that's a good
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
compromise
invisible.
still be able to
between the two.
dodge,
Right.
right?
Because invisibility technically would be.
It would just impose disadvantage.
Yeah, you wouldn't see them, but they know where you are because you just turned invisible, right? So I'll give him disadvantage on the attack. Let's try that.
Yeah, part of it is also shock because it's like, oh, she's
Right.
gone.
And it's good I did. He
Yeah.
rolled a 2. So there you go. He misses
Great.
with the second attack. So that was good. It was a good thing. Okay, so the 2 blades have gone. The archer has gone. The captain. Let's see. What is the captain gonna do?
Leave.
Call him off.
Right.
We fucked with the wrong people.
The captain lifts up his hand crossbow and fires at Wes
Oh, Wes.
and
Fuck.
hits
Leave him alone.
I might be fucked here, guys.
for
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
7 damage.
I am down.
Fuck.
No. Shit.
Does he explode?
No, I don't think he explodes, right?
Wood chips.
I think he is down here. So
Motherfucker.
we'll just do incapacitated, right?
Fuckers are rolling high.
Yeah.
And so that was his first shot. When he sees you go down, he then turns to Aywin and makes a second shot and totally whiffs. He actually rolls. You just see the bolt goes wide. And then finally the Chainbreaker. He uses a well, it is a melee weapon. It just has 10 feet range. Okay. He does a whip attack on number 5 down here.
Okay.
What's the AC on these guys?
13.
13.
Low.
Okay, that hits. The whip does. Yeah, it does that. That's what I thought. Come on.
We good.
Does 5 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Is that guy still up?
Still up.
All right. He makes a second attack against him, which
Okay.
also hits
Okay.
for 6 damage.
That one is gone now.
Okay. So we will pull him out. Just put them over there.
Pull him.
Pull him out. Okay. And that is it for... I think he doesn't have any bonus. Nobody has any other actions. Okay, that's it for the bad guys. It is now Cat's turn.
Okay. I'm invisible.
Mhm.
I am invisible. If I leave the melee range of these guys, will they be able to tell and they'll get disadvantage opportunity attacks, or would
You're
I need to
invisible,
disengage?
so no. You are
So they won't be able to take. Okay.
correct.
Just checking. Okay. Before I move anywhere, I'm going to. Well, I'll basically just. I'll stand here next to Kaylin. You'll feel Kat's hand grab your wrist, and I'll be like, "It's me. Come here." and then she'll like pull you down a little bit. She'll lay a hand on your chest plate, and I'm gonna cast Thorn Armor, which is going to basically like she's totally invisible, but you see right from the center of your chest plate these like roots, these like thorny sort of roots start to grow out around, and they form this sort of like exoskeleton around you. You're gonna get 3d6 temporary hit points, and if someone hits you with a melee attack, then the creature will take piercing damage equal to that number of temporary hit points that you lose as a result of the attack. So, you can basically, they'll basically take whatever damage they deal to you until the temp HP is gone.
You said
So
3d6.
Yeah, let me roll that. And
Like
then
spiny shield, but
All
cooler.
All right.
nice.
You
Okay,
roll it?
I rolled it, so that's 12 temporary hit points.
Well, that's amazing. So,
And then
That's pretty
she's
good.
like,
it's huge.
stay safe. And then I'm gonna see how far away I can get here. Probably. Oh, that's my invisible thing.
That's fine. You can move that and then move the other thing, right?
But yeah, I'm gonna move. Whoa, it's attached to me.
And you're no
Yeah,
longer
wow.
invisible. There you go.
There we go. And then I'll just put that back on
Cool.
me.
That works.
But bonus action,
Mhm.
because that's an action. So bonus action, I'll whistle at Gia, and then Gia will do a bite attack at the blade twin that is in front of her.
The
Number
Blade
2.
Twin or Blade Twin 2?
Blade twin 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Which maybe, well, yeah, her turn has to come after mine, so I can't do the flanking with her. But that is a 16 to hit, I think.
16 will hit.
Okay, yeah. That is
Hello?
6.
Hello.
Nice. 8
8.
biting damage.
Okay. And you see
Piercing
Blade
damage.
Twin 2 is, I mean, they are critical, right? They are just about on their last leg. Somebody not
Right.
hearing?
Brad?
What happened?
Rain?
He lost his audio.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, he is
That's
down.
okay. He's dead anyway.
So, yeah.
Hey, fair enough. Fair
He
enough.
lost his sight. He
I
lost
just
his
lost all Discord
senses.
audio on my
Oh.
stream PC. so-
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Gia sort of like grabs onto his arm and like
That's awesome. Okay. Then if that's it for Gia, Josie is up.
All right. Josie's getting fucking war flashbacks seeing Wes go down. So she is instantly rolling into this space.
Mhm.
She's going to use her bonus action to, you see her get out her surgeon's kit. You see those familiar 2 stones, rubs them together. Silver sparks are flying. And she's just like, no. And then Wes, you are back up with, nice. 6 hit points. And then I'm going to turn back, and then, yeah, like seeing he's okay, make sure he's okay. I'm just going to turn back around a little more stressed this time. It's just going to be like, Axis, darling, you're making it worse. Like, just hang on. And then I'm going to use my health action again to keep cutting out the rope.
Okay. Is that it for Josie then?
That's my
You're
turn.
making
Okay.
it worse.
Then the wolves are up.
Okay. Sweet.
Let's see how this goes down.
Wolf number 1 is going to attack the captain. I'm going
Okay.
to do these as quick as possible.
Come on, wolves. Come on.
It is +4 to hit.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to roll 3 d20s,
Okay.
and that's going to be Wolf 1, 2, and 3 because they're all going to attack the captain.
Sounds good.
They all get advantage because they have pack tactics.
That's fine. That's fine.
So really, I'm going to roll 6 d20. 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, but you don't
5.
know which
Yeah,
ones
but you
are gonna
gotta. Then
be
you need to roll them
advantage.
2 at a time,
Okay,
right?
I'll roll 2 d20. 7. I rolled a 30 apparently. 17
Added them,
plus.
I think.
So you need to get.
17
You need to
17
get
plus 4.
You need to get a 17 to hit the captain.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wolf number 1
So that
hits.
works.
Yep.
Wolf number 2 hits.
Yeah.
15 plus 4. Wolf number 3
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
hits. 19 plus whatever.
Okay. So
I've never
damage.
seen the dice land on top of each other like that.
I know that was kind of weird. Okay, what was the damage for them? It's 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage.
For each.
For each.
Okay, go for it.
I'm
Seeing
pulling
them all at once.
I'm pulling it off of
Damn, boy.
roll20.net. It's just the wolf stat block
That's fine.
for a
Yeah.
1/4 challenge rating. And then he also while I roll this damage, the captain needs to roll 3 DC 11 strength saving throws or be knocked prone.
That one passes.
So
That one passes.
Come on,
Do-
come on, come on.
Roll what? 64 plus 6.
And that one passes, man. Okay, these dice are doing pretty well.
I was so excited.
okay, that's 14. So 20 points of damage for the 3 wolves.
Total.
Right? It was
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
okay.
And he is
So that's
bloodied.
that one. Sweet.
Finally.
Lovely.
A lot of health.
Yeah.
The Blade Twins are already bloodied, aren't they?
The one Blade Twin 2 is.
This one is.
That one is. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Number 4 and number 6 is going to move up with number 4.
Mm-hmm.
They're both going to attack, and then number 7 and number 8 are going to attack the Blade Twin number 1.
Okay.
So we'll go 4 and 6 next. Again, advantage.
Okay.
And it is it's plus 4 to hit. So roll.
Now it's only
19 plus
Yep.
25, or not 25, but yeah.
Damn.
so you need to get a 15 on the Blade Twin. So
Okay. Next one, 14 plus 4, 18. So
all right.
same thing, 2 strength saving throws, DC 11 or knocked prone.
Both of those make it. Damage?
Okay. It's a DC 11. So it's 2d4 plus 2. So this will be 44 plus
4.
44 plus 4. Yeah.
So 48. No.
All my dice covered that. What was that?
13 total.
9 plus 4. Okay, 13
13?
damage to the chain breaker.
To the chain breaker. Okay. Yep. I thought you were doing twin. Wait. So the chain breaker, did you? I thought you were doing. The,
Okay, do we want to skip and say 7 and 8 were to the Blade Twin then?
Well, that's what I thought you
And
were
just-
doing. That was why I said 15. It's 16 to hit the chain breaker. So that's why,
I think I
don't think it would have
hit
mattered.
over 6.
Yeah, he got higher than 16 on
I-
every roll, I think. Did he
Yeah, I
roll
rolled a
a-
natural
always rolls like an
19.
18.
That's fine.
And then you rolled a 14 with a 4.
You can look at the log.
So
Yeah.
So which one were you attacking?
I was intending for the chain breaker.
Okay,
So that
that's
would be
fine.
the damage. 13 damage to the chain breaker.
Yep, that's fine. 13 for the chain breaker.
Now
Great.
now to Blade Twin number 1, the one that's not bloodied.
Yep.
So pack tactics. So 2d20 plus 4.
Damn.
17 plus 4.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah,
And
he-
the next
You
one,
got to get a 15. So
natural 20.
okay.
Oh my God.
So wait, nat 20. All right. So
Nat 20.
roll one
God,
of them
my
as
dice are
regular
hot.
and one of them as a crit, and I'll do his saving throws. Oh, he failed one of the saving throws.
So he's knocked prone.
Okay, let me mark him as prone.
It's looking
So
good for Kalon.
for the non-crit 2d4 plus 2,
Hang on, there it is.
7, 8, 9 points of damage for the non-crit.
Okay, so
How do you want to do
nine-
the crit? Do I double the dice?
One of them max on the dice. Okay,
Okay.
and then the other one you roll it.
So 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 7. So 7 points of damage for the.
7 more. Okay.
Yep.
All right. He is now bloodied as well. Blade 1.
That is all my wolves. Yep, that's everybody. That's all my wolves. So wolves are, and they're just going to stay as is.
Okay, so then after the wolves, Aywin is up.
All right.
Cal's excited.
Aywin is going to almost just he's going to form a diamond with his hands and go in front of his chest, and the starry form of his body again looking at him. It's like looking into space itself. You're going to see a swirl in his chest as a beam of light forms and shoots out of his chest through the diamond he's forming in his hands. As it hits through his hands, the beam is going to split into two.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast a level 2 guiding bolt, and then use meta magic, my sorcery points from meta magic adept to twin the spells. I want one level 2 guiding bolt going to the captain, one going to the chain.
Okay, roll 'em up.
Damn.
This is so cool.
You like
You're
it?
disgusting.
Level 6. Level 6.
Bruh.
Okay.
God,
So
you're
Like
just
my
wild.
fucking meta
Wild.
magic next level.
So like we can
It's
level
so
up to
rich.
6, right? After this.
Not yet.
I'll take
I mean,
five.
yeah,
Hopefully
technically,
it'll be fine.
technically I could do this at level 4 too. I just
right.
didn't get
Dude, I
took
remember
a few
Aywin being so badass in that first campaign. So, other than
All
the
right,
thunder
the-
wave, you know.
except for that.
Well,
Okay, so
Like, who'd
first
you
attack
first
to the
hit?
captain.
Yep.
Now this is all cool unless I miss both.
Okay.
14.
17 to
that's a
hit the
miss.
captain.
Okay, so that misses.
Yep.
Chainbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, bitch.
Oh,
I missed both. 13.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It was cool. It was cool in theory.
wolves
You
Okay.
look
are
very scary.
amazing, but
Yeah, I saved all my good rolls for the wolves, but
That's okay. They
all
did.
good.
They did a good job. All right, then Axis.
bon-
Oh, go ahead. You have
Wait,
bonus
one
more.
action. All right.
I do have a bonus action, Starry Archer form. I can do my Star Bolt. I'm gonna go for the Chainbreaker
Okay.
with that. That's just a quick 14. I don't think it hits either.
No.
So it's all good.
All right.
I'm out.
Axis.
Dan, I was just gonna say that I become uninvisible at the end of that last turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we will pull
Just so
that
you know,
out, or
I
unless
am
you already did.
visible. I took the
Cool.
thing off, but
That works. Okay, Axis.
Baby. Yes. All right. I'm out. I'm free. I'm free.
Finally.
Good. Then let's pull
Roll
that
a 15
off.
on the die. Is
And
that at the beginning of my turn or at the end of my turn?
So
Making
that's an
that?
action. I mean, really, any of your stuff in your turn can take place at any time.
Okay. So with the help of Josie, I kind of just like, as she's like cutting it away, I finally just kind of grab it and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I rip it apart. And I'm gonna. Are we able to move through? Hello, Restraint. Go away. Move through friendly spaces, correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to kind of take the long way around
So then you're not, yeah, I
and
was
get
gonna
over here so the captain doesn't hit me. And then I'm just gonna be pulling out my great scimitar. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to kind of just reach out and trace a sigil in the air, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Wes.
Okay. And what's that do?
That is going to give him an extra +2 to his AC as long as I hold
Nice.
concentration.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
ahead of time.
Okay. Is that it for Axis?
I got a little tied up, sorry.
Literally, in that case. All right.
That is my turn.
Okay. Then Kalon.
Okay, I am going to first attack Blade Twin.
Play 2 and 2.
Yeah, Blade Twin 2. That's
All right.
a dirty 20. hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be a 9 points of slashing.
How do you want to do it?
Amazing. So,
Hey.
Nice.
so yeah, like I see, first of all, like everything that just happened was wild because I'm last. So like all of that happened just in front of me. But I see like, obviously Cat gets slashed twice and blood goes everywhere. And then she just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, the fuck? And then I feel, bearing in mind, it's a two-handed weapon. She grabbed me by the wrist. So I'm like, yanked downwards. And I like hear someone whisper something to me. Thorns emerge. See all this happening. So then as soon as I come up, I see the thorns. And what I do, like militaristic training wise, I like pull my sword out and I lunge to the right, keeping the sword on my left shoulder. And it just like kind of, I go low and it like eviscerates him. Like it cuts through his stomach. It cuts through his stomach. And like, as he stands there, is like kind of like, you just see like innards kind of start coming out, but they don't pour out, but like it's oozing and he pulls
It's
down.
Obi-Wan taking out Darth Maul in Phantom Menace.
It's very fast. It's just like,
Spoilers.
and with, yeah,
right.
and with that, I actually use that and I cut and I lunge 5 feet towards the next person.
Okay.
And bonus action,
Yep.
I'm going to then, it's pole strike, but it's with my sword again. So I'm
Okay.
going to attack him.
You get advantage
That
because
is-
he's prone.
Oh yes, you are right. Okay, so that's a 17.
That'll hit.
I think that hits, right?
Yep.
Kill him.
Well, 1d4 plus 2, and I rolled a 1, so it's 3 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's
So with
he's
that one,
Exactly lethal.
he's getting
Yeah.
low too.
Damn it.
But
I just like, and then that one I like slash, and then as I've come this way, I then like up like that. I just like pull the sword up and just slash at him again.
Yep.
And I'm in front of him. Well, I guess he's on the floor, so I guess I just kind of like a little putt with my sword, but the sharp edge.
cool. All right. If that's it for Kalon, Wes is up. And Wes is up.
Okay. Wes
He's
is
alive.
fucking
now.
panicking right now. He doesn't know how to deal with this archer up top, and just like as soon as he stands back up, he freezes time. So bonus action moment to think. And I assume I can't get opportunity attacked because this guy's technically like everyone's technically frozen. So I just kind of take a step back a little bit, and
Yep.
I'm just panicking, looking around. Chunks of wood missing, like my clothes are completely torn, and I'm just like, I look at Josie and I take off my amulet and I run up and I jump and I place it on her head and I unfreeze time and I just look at her and I just go, help, and I go into my amulet.
Okay. So Wes is off the board then.
And just so you know, my amulet has it has an AC. The AC is 15, but it only has like 6.
She's tucking it under her shirt, so like so no one can see it.
Between
Cool.
the bosoms you go.
Right.
Sorry.
Nature's
Belle.
pocket. Nature's pocket.
Okay. So if that's it for Wes,
Put it where?
I literally
I
can't
thought
take
that was
another
something
hit.
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately shove it.
I can't keep decelerating these arrows.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's it for Wes. Bad guys are up. The archer pops up, looks and sees that Wes is off the field and is like, and basically takes a shot at Axis is the closest. So he looks and goes and takes a shot at Axis. And rolls. Let's see. A 17
Misses.
misses. Okay. Takes a second shot at Axis. And also misses. So these two bolts go wide.
Wow.
And then the guy
Just goes straight into my shield.
drops back down into full cover again.
Archer, man.
Quick, just because I want to know, what did he roll?
16 on one of them and A 15 on the other. Total, right?
Should have. Faith would have kept me alive there.
Okay.
Yeah, but you also have 6 health.
Yeah.
Better
And
safe.
I can only use that kit on you once, so I cannot heal you anymore.
All right. So the captain uses
Bitch.
Captain makes an attack on. Let's see.
Not the puppies.
Now, Captain
Or you can
uses
just take a step forward.
Captain uses bonus action disengage. Comes up here
Boo.
and actually,
Lame.
yep, rolls up into this spot right next to the building and takes a swing at
You
Axis.
hoe.
A flank.
Yep.
Not the flank.
So,
It's like when the boss heals.
right.
Only I
I
can.
know. Not allowed to do that. Only I
Okay.
can do that.
So that's a hit. And for 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy.
And then makes another attack. Ooh, and hits on that one too. Oh, for another 13 points of slashing damage. So it just kind of comes across with the sword and then back the other way. So 26 points of damage total for Axis on that one. The Chainbreaker also uses turns around and uses the whip. Misses. Makes a second attack. Ooh, and also misses.
Damn.
And then I think the only one left is this blade. This twin blade pops up, so they're no longer prone. And I think they get one then attack with that, and they attack back at Kalon.
Ooh.
And oh my god, nat 1. So my rolls are shit now. So,
Damn.
and that is it for the bad guys.
Damn, I wanted him to hit me and then the armor, the thorn armor.
Yeah, I
like,
want the
take him
thorn armor
out.
to pop
Right,
off.
I heard
That'd
it.
be
That'd be
sick.
so cool.
All right,
He, like, does
so
that, it just impales his wrist.
Cat is up.
Ah, yeah. You say me? Is that
Yep,
me?
Cat.
Okay. Let me know if you'll allow me to do this, because like Gia basically only takes like the dodge action on her turn unless I tell her to do something.
Right.
But I would like to be able to have Gia sort of like help me try to get up on one of these rooftops, if you'll allow
Okay.
it. Like, just like I'm not to give me advantage or anything, but maybe to just allow me to like
In
make
one turn,
some
kind
sort
of
of like
get up the
athletics
30
check
feet.
to get me up there.
So do you
And I'll
have? Do
take
you?
my action to do it. I don't care.
Yeah. Do you both have the movement to get there? I guess you could. Let's see.
Yeah, I can get 20 feet over to this building,
Yep.
and then presumably it's like how many stories high?
3. So it's like
3
30
stories
feet.
high.
Yep.
She has the movement to get over here, so hopefully like some sort of thing where I could whistle at her, she could meet me over there, and she could sort of boost me up so I could at least try to start scaling the building.
Yeah, we could say. I mean, you would have taken your bonus action to command Gia, right? You would
Yep.
have taken. You would have taken dash, so double your movement.
So that I would be able to climb all the way up.
So that you would be able to move
Hopefully,
up there with Gia's help and then climb. As long as you're both there, we can say that, yes, you're on top of the building and then you're done.
Okay, great. That's perfect. And
that's
then
fine.
from there, can I get a better angle on the, like, can I see the archer
Well, you would
from
be,
being on top of one of the buildings? Or
you'd
no?
be right there on top. Like, so the only place you'd be is right where you climbed up, right?
Right.
The archer
right-
would
right,
still
like
be,
here.
yeah, from your vantage point would still probably have half cover. You'd have to get up closer. All right.
Okay. But that's good, I think,
That's
for
fine.
this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, she's sort of like she's slinking over, and then she sort of boosts I'll like run up, jump off her back.
Yep.
And climb the rest of the way up, and then sort of just like draw my bow and start scanning, catch where the archer is.
Yeah.
And figure out where I need to go next.
Cool.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Then Josie is up.
Okay. I don't know if Josie has ever seen Wes do that before, so she is freaking out, like panicking, but she's gonna try and stay calm and just turn and fuck up this chain breaker. First attack.
Fuck him up.
Ooh, not good. That is
At
a
advantage, because with pack tactics.
I rolled
Yeah,
a 1 and
you
an
have
8 with advantage. So that
but
is
super
a...
advantage because there's multiple people.
Wait.
Oh,
What
right.
did-
Yeah. So
what did you? So what
It's a
did?
15 to hit.
Oh, you need a 16 on the chain breaker.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try
Boo.
again with my offhand.
Okay.
I'm in. She's panicking. She's in shock. Like what the hell just happened to Wes?
Right.
Lot to process.
Right.
That was another 1 and a 4. So no.
Oh.
She's not feeling great right now. She's panicking. But
Okay.
that's gonna be my turn. That's good.
All
That's all I
right.
can do.
Then the wolves are up.
Let's
We're
Go.
crazy rolling the wolves now.
one's gonna come around here.
Yep.
Two's gonna come around here.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3 attacking the captain
All right.
with
Back in the
advantage.
cabin.
You need a 17.
I need a 17. It is a +4. +4, right?
Yep.
+4. First one.
It's-
12, 16. So no.
Okay.
First one misses. Second one. Definitely not 13 or 11. Yeah, no.
15.
Last one.
There you go.
There we go.
Got one.
All
I
right.
got one. Saving throw, strength 11, please. And thank you.
He makes the saving
Fail.
throw.
Of course he does. Damn. 3 plus
We just need one nat one.
2, 5 points of doggy damage.
Okay. All right. How about the other
Damage.
wolves?
How does the captain look bloody?
The captain is bloodied. Yeah.
Is a chain breaker bloody?
The chain breaker is not.
Damn it. Okay. I think number 4 is gonna move up. It's gonna take one more attack at the captain.
Okay.
Come on, big money, no whammies.
Ooh.
14 plus 4, 18.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That will be a
He
hit.
makes
so
the saving
another.
throw.
What a surprise. 2d4. 5 plus 2, 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, he's getting lower on as far as his compared to his maximum.
What does that what does that mean? He's got lower on health. Yeah, he just took 7 damage.
Yeah. He's critical, but he's still got
okay.
a fair number of hit points.
Okay. Number 6 is going to attack the chain breaker.
Okay.
Gets advantage from flanking with access.
Mhm.
12 plus 4, 16.
The 16 is what you need, so that'll hit.
Let's go. Strength saving throw. 11.
Oh, he fails that one. Let's
go.
What is the
Kill
effect on
him.
him?
He's prone.
Okay, let's do that one then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Went for the ankles.
6 points of damage as well.
Let me move the prone thing to him. 6 points of damage for the chain breaker.
6 points of damage for the chain breaker.
Okay.
Blade, and then number 8 is going to attack the blade twin. If the blade twin is still up after number 8 hits, number 7 is going to hit the blade twin as well.
All right.
If the Blade Twin dies, 7's going to go attack the Chainbreaker.
Mhm.
So Blade Twin from number 8.
You need a
16, dirty 20.
Okay. So you need a 15 to hit the Blade Twin. So let's see. Ooh.
Perfect. So 2d4 plus 2.
He fails that saving throw.
7,
9.
8, 9 points of damage.
9. Okay.
He's still up?
He is still up.
Damn it.
Before I put the prone
But he's
on,
prone.
let's see
You
what.
could
Yes.
probably.
If
I mean,
if
You can leave
a
him.
target is prone, can he take opportunity attacks
Yes. With disadvantage.
with disadvantage?
Yep.
I feel like Kalon's just gonna,
feel good about it, man.
Murder?
You can leave.
Yeah, Kalen's
but
in a
Caleb
But-
wants to get hit right now. He wants to see that shit, that armor.
or
Oh, yeah.
Kalon, or I can kill the Blade Twin and Kalon can go over the Chainbreaker.
I mean, if
either way,
one of them.
there's good.
I think
Chainbreaker.
probably.
Uh,
I'm not gonna meta again. You do whatever you want to do.
So just so you guys know, because you would see this, right? The Chainbreaker, other than the Archer up top who hasn't been hit, has the most health of anybody right now. If that,
All
you
right,
know.
well then, yeah, I would rather want Kalon to go over to the Chainbreaker because he can do more damage than my wolf. So I'm gonna have my last wolf attack it and hopefully kill him. And if not, then I'm sad. All right. 15 plus 4, 19.
That
so that
will
hits. 2d4 plus 2, 6 more points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Ah,
Yeah.
Go.
I would like for wolf number 8 to just go down and just bite at the ankles and just rip out whatever muscles and ligaments attach the Achilles together where he falls down, and as he's laying on the ground grabbing his ankle, he just looks up and sees the glowing radiant yellow eyes of a wolf, but as he looks into the body, it's just endless space as the mouth opens and he just goes right for the face.
I picture the scene out of what the hell was the battle at the end of what are those shitty vampire wolf movies? There were the books.
Twilight.
Yes, the battle scene at the end
That's what
Where
I was thinking.
comes up and just rips them apart. I picture that. So
Just like that.
yeah, awesome.
Cool. Well, and then I guess I'll move because I haven't done the movement for 7 and 8, so I'll
Right.
at least move them into position
Sure.
to start, so there's no like way around without
Yeah, I mean you
going through
could
someone. So
probably surround at
10,
least.
15, 20,
Yeah, you could block
5,
that spot
10,
off right
15,
there.
20,
Yep.
25. So that's 25. I think that wolves have 40 foot movement speed, so yeah,
Oh,
they're
Right.
puppies.
So then
and then I
A-
left a
These
spot
are
right for
insane.
Kalon.
Yeah. So then Aywin, you're up.
Oh, sweet. Aywin
I'm gonna have to make
In
these
his-
fights tougher. Jeez, with Aywin around.
in his Starry Archer form.
You almost got
He's-
2 of us down.
Eight wolves is
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, one of us is off the board right now.
Right.
Yeah.
pretty fucked with these wolves. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would see it because everyone's kind of distracted with their own thing. Aywin's like, ethereal blue and dark purple body starts to glow another yellow as the yellow wells up in his chest, down his left arm, and a ball kind of forms up, and he extends his arm out, and a radiant blast just gets shot out of his hand to the Chainbreaker. I'm going to cast Radiant Blast.
Okay.
Oh.
So hopefully it hits. There we go. 21 to hit.
That will hit. And you get
Nice 1d.
2 of those, right?
Oh my god. Do I get 2 of those?
You get yeah, because you're level look at the description.
Oh,
you're
I
awesome.
get 2.
Because it's not warlock
Okay.
level.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
Thank God
so
you
I
got
get
2.
So second one has to hit, right?
No, you did so you do the first one and then you can do the second one. It's a separate attack.
Okay, cool. So that was 1 point of damage.
One.
For that
Okay. For the chain breaker. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, second one.
Yep.
17 plus 5, 22.
That will hit.
And that one is 2 points of damage.
Well, whatever. That's cool. I mean,
But then Starry Archer form bonus action, I'm going to do a third attack. And that will be +7 to hit.
wait, with what? Your Starry
Starry
Archer.
Archer
Okay.
form.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
But that was a 12, so,
That would miss.
Yeah. And then he's just going to he's going to stay over here.
Yeah. And when you do that, Kalon, you actually have a bit of a reaction when you see that, because these are essentially Eldritch blasts, but with radiant energy instead.
That's what he said when he said radiant. I was like,
Yeah.
This is fun. Weird. He's got some
Do I feel
weird
anything
shit.
weird when I do them? Because that's the first time I think Aywin casted
No,
a
you-
spell outside of his wheelhouse.
Yeah,
like that.
you kind of feel the energy come, it's like not exactly the same as when you did the Paragon attack against the Duke, right? But it's a similar kind of internal feeling, like you just feel this radiant energy flowing through you.
Yeah.
And if anything, it actually feels like it almost relieves a little bit of the pain within the arm that you are naturally feeling, right? So. So,
Good to know. All right, that's my turn.
Axis is up.
All right. Going after the captain.
Captain.
At advantage, because pack
I am the
tactics.
captain now.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I am the captain now.
Really should be super advantage with how surrounded he is.
Right.
Yeah, just roll until you get a 20.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it going until you
don't-
crit.
Auto crit.
It doesn't hit. It's a 16.
No. Yeah, 17 for the captain. Yep. So,
Then bonus. How long does this one last?
until you kill him.
Wish. Then I will actually bonus action take a potion of healing off my belt and chug it.
Okay. Cool. Heal yourself up.
It's just a regular one, so it's 2d4. Fuck, stop cocking. There we go.
So what?
Yeah, whoa.
Stop quitting?
All right. Is that it for Axis then?
4, 6. Yes.
Okay. Kalon is up.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I am going to basically, I kind of saw him die in front of me with the wolf biting him on the face, and then I watched the other wolf run off, so I turn around and I follow, and I see now, I haven't even looked the other way yet.
Mhm.
And I see like there's just like wolves surrounding everyone. And so Kalon is going to walk over here.
Yep.
Build a gap.
Yep, straight exactly the little spot that he left me. And I'm going to take my sword, like flip it around like this. Just pull, like, because he's prone, so he's on the ground. I'm just gonna like straight through his stomach.
Okay.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
The Chainbreaker, that will hit.
I thought that one. Oh, that's the captain. Okay. Well, that's
Is that with advantage though?
Captain's
Does it say
17.
roll with advantage?
It wasn't with advantage.
See if you crit.
Roll again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I
No.
don't.
Worth a
Oh,
try.
and I can infuse with Gia. I can infuse the strike, so an extra d6 of lightning damage.
Ooh.
13 points of damage.
13 for the Chainbreaker. Nice.
Yeah. And I will Divine Smite. Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to smite.
That's an 18
Someday.
18 will
to
hit.
hit with the Divine
One
Smite.
day.
Yeah. Where's my D8?
You don't have to roll your hit with a smite, right? You just add it on as your bonus
I
action.
thought, I thought you just added.
Yeah. I
That's
just
un-
I have
that's-
to hit things, which don't happen.
That's 6. An
No.
additional 6.
6?
So
Okay. Yeah, he is bloodied.
19
Is that-
total.
did
So I
you-
just
Did you roll the extra d6 for the? Yeah.
I did, yeah. So I just go up again. then the light like goes out.
Nice.
The dust kind of on the floor around him kind of goes. Poof. So there's like kind of like a dust kicker,
Cool.
and that's it.
All right, we are back up to West, but West, unless you're getting out of the amulet, we'll skip you.
Let's see.
Roll a wisdom.
I don't really know how much time is passing. Like I can still vaguely hear combat.
Right.
I like to imagine you're just like in a lazy boy chair with like a big TV, and it's like what you need to be outside.
I picture it as like
I hope he can't- I hope
I
he can't
Dream
see
a
out right now.
Genie.
Oh, you
Like-
have it tucked in.
Oh my god.
What's just coming out?
Never mind. Never mind.
Can I tell that you're coming out of the amulet?
No, I kind of. So it's my bonus action to leave. Kind of in one like crazy process. I just like pop out and like yank the amulet off you. And I'll land.
Pops out of her boobs.
I'm like, under my shirt right now. Do I have a chance to pull it out?
Well, I technically just get like summoned in
How did
Just
you
all of a sudden, the hand is just
Is
like.
this still on me?
catch that? I'm trying to.
detached.
I
Okay,
don't
thank
know.
you.
Technically I just I show up in the closest unoccupied space.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I
I
just
figured out if you right click, you can attach or detach.
Don't worry too
Maybe
much.
like
Oh,
here.
just literally a right click. Okay. there it
And
is.
I land. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on the captain.
Okay, on the captain. Okay.
Captain, my captain.
Yeah. Well, no, he's in pretty rough shape, right?
Both of
He
them are.
is.
Yeah, they're both pretty
The
rough.
captain is bloody. The chainbreaker is not bloodied yet.
Every time I cast
No, the
Witch Bolt,
chainbreaker is
I-
bloodied now.
Oh, the chainbreaker's bloody.
Oh,
Yeah.
He just got.
He got him bloodied.
They both have
Okay.
in their 20s for hit points right now. So
Must be
Well,
nice.
fuck it. How many spell slots have I got?
Send it. Send it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Send it.
Witch Bolt. Natural
I love
20.
Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
So
yeah,
happy I
it
said
is.
send it. Send it.
Send it.
Yay.
Was that a level 3 witch bolt?
This is a level 1.
Oh,
We're not
That's
that high level.
36 lightning damage.
Which is
36.
to the captain,
holy
right?
shit.
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
obliterated.
So just in like the quickest little thing, like almost like you see the amulet glowing under Josie, like an Iron Man kind of thing. Like it starts to glow, and then all of a sudden Wes just like summons midair, grabs the amulet, pulls it off, takes his finger and like rubs it quick and like builds friction. You see it like smoke and then start to spark, and he just points at the captain. He's like, I'm not gonna they won't take me dead today. I still have so much to do. And then just bolt of lightning just like
Nice.
attaches around him, and you see this like it's like connected to me, and
Yeah.
like it's shocking him, and then I just like close my hand and the connection snaps and he's dead.
Nice. All right. So the captain drops. Okay. So is that it for Wes?
That is it, because it was my bonus action to actually no, I don't know, fucking
You want to run around the
You wanna
building so we can't shoot you?
yeah. It's,
Get cover.
yeah.
Please?
Let's do the
Yeah.
movement. So I'm gonna
Archer
go,
looks over and goes, "Oh, he's back."
You also still have
Yeah.
faith on
That
you
was
because
20,
I've
so-
maintained
Right there.
concentration.
Okay. So with that, it is the bad guy's turn. Now,
Hey.
the first thing that happens is the archer looks up, looks at the situation, sees 3 dead allies, 1 surrounded on the ground, and basically yells out, "The Reaper is coming for you," and then basically bolts off across the rooftops away. Okay? While he's doing this, you see him pull something out of his pocket, and he goes, and you just see this puff of smoke, and he's gone.
Oh no.
Pussy.
Bitch.
So the archer is
Get
off
rid
the
of the
board.
pussy.
He is done. Now,
That man away from me.
the only one left is the Chainbreaker. He uses, his movement to get up. And he's can't move anymore anyway. He's taking a swing at Kalon with his whip. And he misses the first one. And he misses the second one. So that's it. For that, Cat is up.
I really wanted him to kill himself on the thorn armor. Can I look at like the archer's completely gone, like he teleported away, gone?
Yeah, like it was you saw a puff
nowhere
of
to be.
smoke, and then when the smoke cleared, he's nowhere in sight. He's gone.
I was gonna try to catch him. Well, I'm up here now. So I'm scanning the rooftops. I see that puff. And I look down at the chain breaker, and I draw my finger and summon the lightning arrow.
Yeah.
And aim at the chain breaker.
All right.
Boop. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And then and that. Oh, it's not even a dirty 20. It's over a dirty 20. Math,
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's 9 plus another 4, so 13 damage total.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that?
And then
Yep. Go ahead.
bonus action. No. Actually, no. Yeah, I would command Gia, but she can't even get in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She can't even get in there. She's just she's circling. She's like,
in case anything breaks away, right?
She's getting a little restless. She's like, I want to get in there.
Yep.
But she can't. So.
Okay.
She got a taste of blood.
Josie.
All right. This really isn't Josie's preferred method of fighting, but she's just gonna kind of like try to get a couple stabs in between all these bumping shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 20. That's over 20.
You're
to
gonna hit. Yep.
Math. Okay. The first attack does. First attack is going to be 14 points of 14 plus 5, so 19 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do it?
Oh my.
Nice.
I don't like how I'm the one who got the last hit. She's just kind of like, what the fuck, guys? And then she literally just does a stab and kills him. Like, just get this shit over with. Like,
Nice.
not comfortable in this, and she's not comfortable with all the wolves and the like just bumping shoulders and the
Okay. And as he drops, and you look around, and at some point the wolves disappear, and you're looking at the whole field, and you listen, you remember what that guy on the top said, that, the Reaper's still coming after you, basically. And that's where we're going to end today's session. And between now and next session, you guys get level 5.
Let's go!
Level 7.
No, you don't
Level
get level
7.
7. They get level 5. So,
Boo.
all right,
this
everybody,
is
we
such a
will
huge jump for
join
me.
the Discord. Let us know. Watch for the next time we will announce it, and we will see you next time.